This is the Great Legend, and I'm coming at you live from the Comic Core. And tonight is a Comic Core like no other. To my sister, to my brother, to my mother, to my father. We coming at you live, podcast style, for all you fans that love the Comic Core. And, you know, to the fans, the Comic Core loves the fans. Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. It's all about the fans. This is why we do what we do, and that is our power to entertain you. You know you're one of the best. You're unlike any of the rest. You are an individual, and you have wants and needs. And tonight, you're wanting you're wanting the Comic Core. My bad. Sorry, can't get all like best of the best on here, but getting that Great Legend, you're getting the Comic Core tonight. We are live, podcast style, Batman in the background. You see on the sides, if you're watching live on YouTube.com, here on the Comic Core YouTube channel, you're going to know that pretty soon we've got something cool coming on. It's not Black Friday, fans. It's Bat Friday. Dude, Bat Friday is one night only, hosted by your favorites over there at Mainframe Comic-Con. Bat fans, this one is for you. We know that you're eager, looking forward to revisiting the rocky relationship between Batman and Catwoman. Join us for a one-night Bat Friday event on November 27, celebrating the release of Batman Catwoman #1. Mainframe will be hosting interviews with exclusive guests in real time, such as fan favorites David Finch, Clayman, Tom King, and other thrilling DC Comics talent. Are you excited? So are we. So we'll see you on Bat Friday. You can learn more by going, of course, to mainframecomiccon.com, because they're going to give you all your Comic-Con needs in these hard times of the 2020s, man. We know, they no doubt about it. You got to be careful out there. Make sure you're wearing your mask like all of our heroes wear a mask. Now, enough of the talking. It's time to get walking. Before I get the Comic Core on the scene live, I'm going to check the chat real quick, because that's where my main man, Seawood19, told me where it's at. Seawood19 always says it's all about the chat. So we're going to be checking the chat here live. You know, we've got 3 watching right now. We thank you so much for watching us live, listening live, podcasting live. We got 7 viewers. Can we get 10 viewers? We got 8 viewers. Can we get those double digits? The Great Legend always said if you get double digit listeners, you're gonna get the best in pop culture entertainment. And we are here live. We're at 9 viewers, man. Let's check that chat. And in the chat, first at bat, we got Ricky motherfucking Martstadt. Man, it's great to see Ricky here tonight, rocking the blue wrench, dropping the chat like there's nobody else in the chat except for the main man, Chris Barrett, the Cosmic King. And why do we sing? We want to sing to the man, and that's the Ruben Guzman, CJNS, because Ruben Guzman is the best. Speaking of the best, we got the 99. He wore the number 66 as well. And I'm talking, most notably, the Edmonton Oilers, number 99. The Los Angeles Kings, number 99. Damn, I think he was 99 in the New York Rangers. He was 99 all the time. And I'm talking Mr. Gretzky, 9966. Stream Elements bot is running in the chat. Go Stream Elements. Woohoo! Is Legend doing the intro, or is Jake the Snake cutting a promo for us, man? I don't know what it is, but I've been watching Jake the Snake on the WWE network that you can get for $9.99. And speaking of $9.99, add another cent and you got 10. We got 10 current viewers tonight here on the Comic Core Podcast Live. They ain't viewing much, but you on the podcasting scene, y'all sure are hearing much. So keep the ears open and stay in touch, because we got more in the chat to go. Drew Manchu, hell yeah, Legend. You know that's right, Drew Manchu. And here in a minute, man, me and Drew Manchu, we're going to talk about the culture because everyone needs some culture in their life, man. So great to see everyone here in the podcasting chat room that we got going on over there on YouTube. You catch YouTube, you want to listen to podcasts like this, make sure you catch YouTube, search the Comic Core, and make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and run like hell, because we're off the rails. We're off the rails. Okay, so let's get old Comic Core in here, representing tonight live on youtube.com/r. Oh, no, hey, no, it's /Comic Core. That's right. We ain't at R.95 tonight. The great legend's got a score, and he's lending it to the best. And there, we're winging it. The score for the Comic Core. All right, let's get him in here. We're going to ring him up FB audio style. Okay, we're going FB audio style. All right, here we go. Let's see who joins us tonight. Who's going to join us here tonight on Comic Core Podcast? And did you know, at halfway through the show, or when we decide to take that last-minute ride, we're going to be going on over to the Discord. Make sure you check out Ricky, Mark Stat, and Chris Barrett as they moderate and drop the link in the chat to get to the Comic Core Discord. Join today. It's only a click away. All right. Going to get the Drew Manchu. I think Drew Manchu's going to be coming in here. You know what? I may also throw in another special guest tonight. No, he's not in this show. All right, sorry about that. JD, maybe join us in the Discord. JD Comics fans, join us in the Discord. Ric Flair sucks. Yeah. All right, here we go. Prank call time.
Hello.
Drew Manchu, baby! Welcome to Comic Core Podcast.
Oh, man, happy to be here.
Dude, we were just talking about the other day how in the comic books and the pop culture community on YouTube or anywhere on the interwebs, man, this is the place to be, the Comic Core Podcast.
Yeah, man, I'm happy that we're doing an audio podcast. We've been talking about doing this for quite some time.
Hi!
And I think that oh, man. Wow.
Well, fans, if you heard that beautiful voice, it's like the song of a nightingale. And I'm talking, it's Cat Wren Figures. And hopefully, Cat, did you bring that husband of yours, old Mark BKR, along?
He's going to be a little late, but as you can hear, Odin's definitely excited to be here.
Oh, man. Well, me and Drew, we were just talking, Drew's been wanting to do one of these for a while, and, I always got a great voice to lend to the cause. But these podcasts, man, that's where the magic is at, Cat Wren, and this is one of the most popular avenues to talk comics and pop culture.
Oh, yeah.
What's your thoughts, Cat Wren? Comics, pop culture, comics, what do you think?
All of the above, throw in a little bit of horror, some figures, maybe some alcohol, and we're down to party.
Mm-hmm. You know what else? One great thing was me and Drew. Drew was in the chat earlier. Drew, are you still able to access the YouTube chat? Do you want to shout out some of those people in the chat?
I'll shout out the YouTube chat. That's a good plan right now. Chris Barrett says, "Hi, Cat. What is Mark eating?" Mark's eating something somewhere else right now, probably.
No, he's on his way, but knowing him, he'll probably be eating something disgusting.
Yeah, he's probably eating something disgusting in the car right now.
Probably, actually.
Man, we got
Ricky Markstad wants to know, is there anything in the fridge?
There's a lot in the fridge. I have a fully stocked fridge.
Kat, can I ask you, is your refrigerator running?
Last I checked, yes.
You better go catch it.
Yeah.
Got her. Got her on that one, Kat.
Got her.
Kat, on Friday nights, one of the things you like to partake in, and hell, we all like to partake in, is some bubbly. What kind of bubbly? What kind of beverage you drinking tonight?
All right, so for a shooter, I was thinking some Fireball, because why the hell not?
You know what, Kat? I got a story about Fireball. A friend of mine, we call it the Liquid Kid Rock.
It's a
call it
fun
Liquid Kid
time.
Rock because it is like a trailer park mess of a beverage. It's you know it's always good to you, but it's you always feel just a little bit trashy when you drink the Fireball. In my opinion, I think it's definitely like a redneck holiday.
Fireball, man. Fireball isn't like what we were talking about last night with those retired Funko Simpsons pops, like Snowball. It's the
Snowball
Simpsons
2.
Snowball 2, yeah. You gotta love that. Yeah, last night me and Drew were talking about all the kick-ass stuff they got on Disney Plus, and Drew, you've been telling me you've been watching the all of the Star Wars stuff over again, right?
I tell you what, man, Mandalorian has really inspired me to watch Star Wars, and I'm doing the chronological story of Star Wars to the point where I've watched Episode 1, I watched Episode 2, and I just finally last night finished the final season of Clone Wars, which I watched the whole damn run of Clone Wars to the point where I probably slept through a couple of episodes because I just kind of kept it playing. And you know what? I really, really love that final season of Clone Wars. Just absolutely epic stuff. You're talking about throughout the series, it's a kid's show that is a cartoon for Cartoon Network, but has this level of continuity and this level of complexity to how the Clone Wars really shaped the universe in this giant epic saga. And it's really fantastic.
I agree, man. The Clone Wars cartoon is kick-ass. Now, I haven't seen every episodes in episodic order like you, Drew, but my oldest son, he loves the Clone Wars, watched them religiously, and of course, he's caught up on that Mandalorian. Kat, what's your thoughts on Clone Wars, and what's your thoughts on the new sensation, The Mandalorian?
Well, we all know that I loves me some Baby Yoda, and Mando, he's gorgeous in and outside of the metal. We'll be honest here, but
Hey now,
is there a bulge in that armor, sir?
Hey there, Pedro.
They got a hot actor, and then they put a helmet on him. I'm just saying, but yeah. So I'm not as familiar with the Clone Wars as I am with the films. I am attempting to go back and rewatch quite a bit of that, just because it's a fun time. You got some fantastic Yoda fight scenes there. I'm gonna tell you right now, my favorite fight scene in the little opening is Yoda basically decimating an entire army, and Chewbacca's like, yeah, that's right, I'm with him.
That's right.
I'm with him.
You gotta love it, man. That's some great stuff. And I've seen I've seen the craze, tons of videos, tons of podcasts, tons of news sites. They're all talking The Mandalorian. Now, like I said, I'm going to watch them all in a row once the season 2 finishes it up. I'm probably going to do what Drew does. When Drew tells me to do something, to buy Paper Girls or the numerous awesome titles he's recommended, I always buy them 4 years later, and then I say, no, it was Carson that told me to get these. It was Carson.
What happens is I tell you for 4 years to do something, and then Carson tells you one time, you do it right away, and then tell Carson it was the best idea to tell you ever.
Yeah,
like I'll chop liver for 4.5 fucking years.
Yeah, but let's be honest, Drew. You're no Carson. Okay.
It's true. I'm 4 years ahead of the curve.
We all have to admit that. We all have to admit that.
4 IQ points higher than him.
Either. But let's be honest.
Man.
Us Hoosiers, tried and true.
Man, that boy's
Let me
head's
tell
so
you something
hard,
about
even
Carson
Piper
real
couldn't
quick.
break a damn coconut over it.
Look, man. I want to tell you something about Carson real quick. Hell of a guy. Great mind for comics. Great mind for wrestling and entertainment, and just we have so much in common in our tastes that we normally will focus on the things that we don't have in common. Just because Carson will say something, I'll be like, dude, I grew up loving that, and I'll say something, he'll be like, yeah, that's exactly the same thing I'm into. And I tell you what, he sent me a box of comics, and if you guys want to check it out on my channel, I did a stream where I unboxed them. But this was the consolation prize for his contest, and the filler books are absolutely awesome. He sent me a giant freaking stack of books. Just a hell of a guy. And I tell you what, I miss him. He's been working nights, and his schedule has not really afforded him to be on the core shows as much. I only see him on Modern Men, and then beyond that, dude got a PS5, so he's kind of ignoring us right now.
That's right.
Yeah, he is.
Oh man, but yeah, you're right. Carson is one of the best. You know, he's working in retail fans, and Black Friday's coming up. I mean, it's Black Thursday, it's Black Wednesday, Black Tuesday, Black Monday, Black Sunday, Black Saturday.
Yeah.
This guy works around the clock to bring those kick-ass things that all the customers want for Christmas, and he's making all their dreams come true. And whether he gets the recognition or whether he just gets shit on, Carson, you're number one. Actually, you're number 19 in my book.
Oh, dear.
He does love that Seawood. He does love the 1-9. He really does. Oh, damn it. You know, I was going to take a screen cap because but it already went to a different time. We were at average watch time or average listen time. It was at 4:20. And, you know, when you talk good drinks, when you talk good numbers like the 4 and the number 2 and the number 0, well, you know, sometimes, and Kat Wren knows this, that you're either from a Texas state or you're from a Colorado state. And we talked about the other night, Kat, and well, me and Drew talked about it, but I know you know this too, that sometimes it's for the culture. The things we do put on kick-ass comic book material for all the fans around the world, whether it be on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or the shitter. The Comic Core is the place to be. And so we're enjoy everyone that's listening so far, and like I said, this one's for the culture. When it's for the culture, you take that Texas drink.
Slow down there. Slow down there, Ledge.
All right, you about ready to
no, you can keep going. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do, fans, and we encourage you to do this at home. Go ahead and have some of your favorite bubbly. You know, have some of your favorite Boris Karloff. Smoke is good. You know, smoke. Good smoke. Kat Wren, tell us again what you're drinking tonight as you take that shot of good drink.
I got alcohol, but I'm gonna pour myself some Bacardi too, cause dude, if I'm just doing straight Fireball, and I just did 3, cause you said, you know, the key phrase of the night, but dang.
I said damn, that's right. Some of the best. And you know, when you get those I said damn experiences, you're going to want to keep coming back for more. But what we have in the chat, we have one of the best. He's got some awesome contests going on recently, and he should be live tomorrow or Sunday with his co-host with the most, Coach Vic. And I'm talking about J Hood Creative. J Hood Creative is listening, and he's in the YouTube chat room. And he says, hey, Comic Core has gone no faces. Been too long since I've been able to stop by. Well, J Hood, we're great to have you here along for the last ride.
But it's not.
And that's for the culture. I gotta get another one of those for the cultures, Drew.
Oh, hey. Speaking of good news in the comic book community, I have an announcement. I have a pretty big announcement that everyone on this call, one of this little podcast will know. I had a pretty big issue with PayPal back in July.
That's right.
And I got scammed out of some money. I was trying to buy an Xbox Red Dead Redemption 2 bundle or whatever. I was literally just going to buy it to surprise Legend and then hop on a game. And it was this whole thing we'd set up. It was going to be awesome. My Xbox never showed up.
Oh,
so
hell.
I have been disputing with this company back and forth since July. They finally sent me something in the mail about a month or 2 ago. They sent me a phone case.
A freaking film case. And it was supposed to be, fans, an Xbox One. How did that make you feel? A freaking phone case?
I was pretty mad. So still went back and forth disputing with PayPal. They made me send the phone case back, which was an extra cost and everything. I had to fill out an entire customs form, which was really kind of difficult since they sent the address in Chinese, but whatever. So ultimately, the other day I got an email saying that my case had been closed, and I was like, oh, okay. I click on it. They had ruled against me.
It's messed up. It's messed up.
I got pretty upset, and I may have done a shot or two, and I may have sent PayPal's customer service a very strongly worded email where I cited all the numerous times I had messaged them, I had emailed the company, and I put everything in there, my entire case, just copy and paste all of it, and I may have cursed once or twice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sorry. But I did talk to a very nice woman over the phone, PayPal issue, and she agreed with me that it was kind of bullshit, and she looked into it a bit more. Next thing I know, they reopened my case, and they re-ruled, so I got my money back.
Hell yeah, Drew. What do you think about, Drew, you know your name's Drew Manchu. It rhymes with screwed and tattooed. You've been screwed a little bit. What's some of your bad experiences? Have you ever got any, like, maybe you haven't gotten ripped off. Maybe you haven't lost a lot of money buying an Xbox and only getting some kind of damn phone case. But how about you, Drew? Have you ever, gotten screwed, or maybe even got a shitty package in the mail?
Let's talk about packages, Drew.
For the culture.
For the culture. Oh. Damn.
For the culture. For the culture.
Calm it down, legend.
Drew, for the culture, are you there?
You still there?
Drew may have dropped out, man.
Anywho,
he went too high in the sky in the clouds, and he figured out loud that he fell down.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back, Drew.
I don't know what happened there. I felt like I was in the call, and then I wasn't in the call.
Sometimes that happens. It's called temporal displacement.
That happens.
And my mind is displaced right now, Drew. Take it away, Drew. Tell us about some shitty times you've gotten some bad packages.
I tell you what, I haven't gotten a lot of bad packages recently. And I haven't really gotten a lot of bad packages from the community, to be honest. I feel like everybody takes their time to package things correctly. And, like, the package I got from Seawood right now, I had, like, goddamn 3 rolls of tape on that damn thing. The guy knows what he's doing. I feel like the last couple packages I got were really just really well packaged, and I don't order a lot of things off of eBay, so that might be why I'm avoiding that kind of bad packaging deal. But I feel like in the community, like, people are very cognizant of the way they package things, and especially if you're an online seller that's trying to build your business, like, you don't want that bad package label on you. I remember I packaged some stuff I thought that was really well packaged and ended up getting screwed up on the way to where it was going, and I felt terrible about it, man. Like, I was trying to give refunds, I was trying to, like, get the books back and replace them, but that's one of those things, man, where you don't want to get the rap for being that dude who sends a shitty package.
Man, that's right. And before we talk about any more shitty packages, I want to go back to the Bat Friday. Drew, we got Bat Friday coming up.
Mainframe super excited,
Comic-Con
man.
hosted. Tell us a little bit about some of the things you're most excited for at Bat Friday.
Well, Bat Friday is going to take place on Black Friday, on Friday night after Thanksgiving. So we're in a point in the world where, like, we're back down to, like, hanging out at home. You're stuck at home. You got to do some shopping. And you're going to be looking for things that are interesting along the way. Right now, you can get all the deals at mainframecomiccon.com because there's going to be so many different things for sale. We've got opportunities to mail in for autographs. You got opportunities to purchase CGC 9.8 graded autographed remarked comic books. You got an opportunity to get autographs on posters and limited edition prints from fantastic group of artists. We've just added a few new artists to that list, including Mirka Andolfo. Kat, I know you're a huge Mirka Andolfo fan. Mirka's going to be doing some stuff for us. And John Suntrust is going to be leading the pack in moderating some panels that day as well. You can go ahead and look forward to a Batman Black and White panel That's going to be looking back at the Batman Black and White series and a little bit of a retrospective from the creators there. A list of artists are going to be coming together, and these are some of the Bat artists that have shaped the look of the character over the past decade plus. So it's going to be cool to talk to some artists about some design choices about Batman and kind of the way they worked with whoever was writing that arc in a way to get a good look for the Dark Knight. You're going to get a celebration of Batman Catwoman, which is coming out the following Tuesday. It will be released the first Tuesday in December. Tom King is going to be sitting down and talking with his artist about that book and what they're bringing to the table there. There's just going to be so much awesome stuff. There's going to be Q&As. There's going to be interviews. So, and we're also looking forward to a pre-show that John's going to be throwing together for us that has some recorded comments about Batman and the Bat family from some of DC's greatest creators. One of those being Finger Guns, good old Pew Pew, Jeff Johns, who's going to be doing a recorded comment for the event. So, guys, if you're not doing anything Black Friday night, you're stuck at home with the family, you're all sick of each other from binging out on turkey, make yourself a turkey sandwich, get a bowl of turkey soup from the leftovers, and sit down and watch some really cool content. But for me, it's like the coolest thing is like the CGC comics and the fact that you can get certificates of authenticity for everything. It's just really, really well run as far as all of the different products that we're offering this time around, and that's through a wonderful partnership with Comic Sketch Art. I don't know if you guys have been to any cons. You know that's where all the top tier creators are hanging out at those Comic Sketch Art tables. So you can just understand that they've got a solid operation going on, and we're helping to bring some entertainment value to that and give you guys the opportunity to pick up some great books and some great prints. It's going to be awesome.
Man, I tell you what, that is going to be awesome. And I got to give a big shout out. We just had a guy, Jeff Schultz, man. Jeff Schultz is in the house, man. You know, a native of Chicago, you know, like our good friend Chuck Lindsay over there at Chuck Load of Comics and his lovely wife, Shauna Lindsay. And then on the flip side, you got one of the best hosts with the most in John Suntress from Word Balloon. You can find out more about John and what he does at wordballoon.com. I'm a big fan of John Suntress, and he's what we like to call PCI, and that is, he is a pop culture icon because he's one of the best in interviews of all the best people you're ever going to hear about in the comic. Not only comic, I'm talking like pop culture, man. I'm talking about Marilyn Monroe. I'm talking about James Dean. Now, yes, I know they're no longer with us, man. They're gone too soon. And we know John Suntress, he makes the room. The couch is open, the camera's on. He's going to ask you all the hard questions, and you'll give him all the hard answers. And sometimes John Suntress is such an icon, you know, just when you think you know the answers, John Suntress from Word Balloon changes the question, and then you're answering his questions. So it's back and forth at wordballoon.com. He's had Walt Simonson. He's had them all. Jeff Conroy. Jeff Johns. Kevin Conroy. He's talked to both of them. He's talked to them together. Man, John Suntress, one of the best. And, yeah, I'm so sorry, Jeff. Jeff Schultz, nonetheless. Hello, Jeff Schultz, says to all the fans. And Jeff Schultz, Kat, I wanted to run this by you. Jeff Schultz, man, okay. Poor guy. Man, he's gotten screwed over. Got a Wonder Woman #7, first cheetah from an eBay seller. Got it bent in half in the mail.
No. Did you message the seller and try to get money back or return it or something? Because damn.
God damn. Your shit
I think the closest thing I ever got was somebody bent the comic up and they stuck it in a textbook and then taped it together.
Bent it in a Mead notebook. What are the Mead notebooks?
That was extra protection. When I messaged them about it. Yeah. Don't get me started on bad packages, because I've gotten all sorts of bad packages.
I'll tell you what, I've been able to avoid that recently, but that's something that's absolutely heartbreaking. You know, it's almost as heartbreaking as turning on the YouTube chat again and seeing Joker Sting.
Oh, yeah, Drew, I was waiting for you to get that pop. You know, we're talking so much about Joker. You got Jason Fabak, freaking phenomenal. We got Jock, one of the greatest cover artists of all time. And, of course, Drew, it was Detective Number
1,000?
Dude, I think it was 881. Okay, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
880 is Detective 880 is that beautiful Jock cover.
Okay, 880. Okay, I was
autograph
off by
print
one.
of that
Man.
this weekend.
Oh
I was one
You
second
just go
in the
there
future.
right now and buy it.
I was thinking about the issue 881. You know what? Everyone always talks about issue 880, but why can't 881 the second appearance of from the first great Jock cover? You know, it could be a key. It could be a key.
The follow up, right? The Jock follow up, right? How do you it's not the first appearance, it's the follow up.
You know, 881's kind of like not Jock. 881 is Jock itch. No one wants it.
I'm going to start a new collecting trend in the community. We're going to make videos about like the issue right after the really expensive issue. Is like I'm the one chasing, Hulk 182. That's my holy grail. Or like
yeah, Hulk 182. Man, do you get a little bit?
That's
of
still a good issue. It's still still a good issue. You know, it's probably just as good a read as Hulk 181. Let's be real here, folks.
Yeah.
Like what makes it worth more money? That's all in the eye of the beholder. Let's just say that. So I'm going to start collecting books that are worth absolutely nothing and showing them off. Maybe getting them slabbed, like
pre-screen 9.8 or nothing.
Yeah, I'm going to be the one chasing a 9.8 signature series Alpha Flight number 2. Like, damn,
Cat Ren.
That's me, man.
The best thing I like about Cat Ren is when I watch you. You show stuff that I've never seen. You don't jump on that speculation train. You're a woman who knows what she wants, and in these times, women know what they want. Tell us about your comics and your culture. Oh, and hey, it's for the culture.
It's for the culture.
For the culture.
Okay,
Kat.
hold on. For the culture. Whew, okay. So, as far as my collectibles go, I've been so slammed at work with everything going on and just like changing up the staff, people leaving, what have you. If you didn't know, Mark and I just recently took over managing a business together, so that's a pretty big undertaking. But
very stressful, Cat Ren. Very stressful.
Extremely stressful. That's why he's still at work right now. But
are things less stressful when Mark's still at work and you get some me time?
That's true.
So just to tell you how like backed up and slammed I've been at work. I got 2 packages from Sideshow. And I've only actually unboxed one of them, and it was not on video. So I got 2 things that I ordered over a year ago at Sideshow. One of which, of course, was the child, a.k.a. Baby Yoda. He is gorgeous. I love him so much. Yes, he is my new son. Do not judge me. But another thing is actually the Sideshow premium format Starfire.
Oh wow! I thought in my mind I thought you were about to say the Sideshow instead of Starfire. I thought you were going to say the Sideshow Sting. The wolf, and it's not even. It's the Sideshow version of the Wolfpack Sting.
Wolfpack Sting. What the? That's not a thing.
Or you might end up in a body bag.
So,
no, nobody wants that Wolfpack Sting. Nobody wants that.
How slammed I've been.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
I am staring at the box completely unopened. It is still sealed in its original package, the Starfire.
That's upsetting.
That's just like Carson's Ninja Turtle figures.
You need to let that baby out.
I will tell you.
They need to come out of their shell,
gorgeous.
don't they, Drew?
The box on this is gorgeous. This looks like a piece of artwork on its own.
Is there any pink or purples or oranges in it?
Oh, dude. It's all about the purples and the orange. Come on now, it is Starfire.
It's
But
all
I
about
did get
that Buddy Baker when he kind of like they had a little bit of
I
flirting
did get
going on.
the I got the exclusive version that came with Beast Boy and a little cyborg. So Beast Boy in this is in his monkey form, and he's riding a Roomba vacuum cleaner of Cyborg on this statue, and it's like the
What version
cutest thing
of
ever.
what version is like Teen Titans Go?
It's different. This is a much sexier version of Starfire. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
she
lie.
is good.
I
looking.
mean, but like I'm thinking like the monkey and the Roomba.
One of my favorite versions of Starfire Cat was the beautiful Starfire. No one drew Starfire like my main man, George Perez.
George Perez.
Who? I don't know who that is.
Starfire's daddy. Come on now.
Well, I mean,
George
I,
Perez.
wasn't he some orange-skinned, purple-haired, fired people?
Shush.
Should,
One of
like,
the two
honestly,
beautiful men
look,
that
I don't want to hurt.
created Star.
George Perez.
Reviewed him on channel.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know who he
Also,
is.
huge shout out to George Perez.
We interviewed a lot of people on this channel. I didn't know who they were. I don't know about Bill John. I don't know who that guy is.
When I was cosplaying as Starfire, he came right up to me and kissed my hand and introduced himself. George Perez.
He's a lovely man.
He is a very lovely man, very sweet man.
I love
He
that
seems
man.
like the kind of old doddering fool who, while very lovely as a human being, doesn't know how to cap a fucking line. Now back to Starfire. That's all I have to say about it. Back to Starfire.
What the culture
right?
for the
look
for the line?
Hey, for the culture, I'd like to make a comment. Kat, I don't want to hurt your feelings.
No culture yet. No culture.
I don't want to hurt your feelings, Kat.
All right.
But I want to just posit the thought right now that, like, isn't Starfire just like a really sexy Oompa Loompa?
Okay, you know what? You
Damn.
got that from my Instagram page, and do not start with me right now. Okay? No. So after I cosplayed at C2E2, what was it? A year ago, 2 years ago, whatever. I did do an Instagram photo, and Mark was making fun of me because I was Oompa Loompa, so he superimposed a photo of me as Starfire in front of the Willow Wonka factory, and he kept superimposing different scenes of the movie behind me. And that was super funny, though. It was.
It's legit. It's legit. It's like next to moving the car in Chicago, it's probably the funniest thing that's ever happened to you.
You know what? Those group of guys did offer
Is that
me
still
a
on
ride.
Is that still on my channel?
I think it is on your channel.
I don't know what's on my channel. I'm gonna check it out right now. I'm gonna pull it up, and I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
There's an episode on Drew's channel where the guys decided to move the rental car, mind you, a rental car. I had no idea what this car actually looked like until a couple hours before all of this. They moved it in the parking garage because they thought it'd be funny to mess with me. I had no idea what this car actually looked like, mind you. And
Criminal. It only has 78 views. Criminal. This is the greatest video on the internet. Next to Seawood hulking out, reviewing Ultimate Alliance.
It's a parking garage. Mind you, the other two vehicles have left. I have gone upstairs to pay for parking for this, and I come down, and they thought it would be funny to prank phone call me when I called them to ask them where the hell they were, to say, oh, I thought so-and-so had you in their car. What are you talking about?
Link in the chat, guys. Link in the chat to this video. Don't go watch it now, but save that link. It's a fantastic video. So, it's not very long.
In the car, it's Mark, Drew Manchu, and Spectacular Spider Grandpa.
Oh, my boy Mikey.
Some good folks there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mikey's my boy for life. I love that dude.
100% love Spectacular, but they're in the car. And they're pranking me and saying, what are you talking about? I thought so-and-so had you in their car. And every other word out of my mouth is a curse word. I'm not going to lie. And I did threaten my husband during that phone call. Not going to lie. But it was really funny. The second I actually got to the car, the first thing out of Mike's mouth, Spectacular's mouth, was, "I had nothing to do with it. It was all them, I swear." He threw you guys under the bus so quickly.
He did, man.
It was hilarious. I'm watching it right
was
now on
so
mute.
funny.
It's still funny.
So funny.
Spider
You
Grandpa
can
always
see
was
the
a little
entire
jealous
video
of Drew Manchu. The
walking
grandpa was
around.
always jealous of Drew Manchu's
What are you
beautiful
talking about?
looks
Like,
and beautiful books.
you can't hear
You can't-
in that video.
But
I
Drew
walked
Manchu,
right
I
up
can
to it.
hear him even if he's on mute. I just imagine a beautiful filibuster coming in through my ears and out the other. And man, I just fall in love with the filibuster.
Dude. Walked right up to a group of guys, not knowing any better, thinking that a couple of them were our guys. They were not our guys, but they did offer me a ride. Not quite the ride I wanted, but you know.
Oh, I don't know. Could have been fun.
Nah, I'm good that way.
This was a really good time, man. I really enjoyed. I think me and Mark really bonded there. And later on, we hunted ghosts. You can find that
You
on
did
Cat's
ghost
channel.
hunt. You
Oh my God!
did.
Dude, most of the best content on this our channels is not related to comic books at all.
No, it's not. It's just really nonsensical like vlogs that we've
Yeah,
done.
it's just good to have fun with each other.
I miss con season. Let me say that right now. I miss con season.
Con
I
season
miss
is so
hanging
great.
out with you, Kat.
Hey, we got a special guest hopping in.
Nice. Hey, look at this guy. Man, what's going on to the founder? The damn founder, baby. CBR, man, you're the superstar. I've been waiting for you to get on here and do some podcasting action. You're live, Chad. You're live. What do you want to tell the fans?
Hey, yo, what's poppin'?
Damn, he's
How
back.
you doing?
You can't keep a good man down.
Man, that one was for the culture, Legend. That was for the
fuck.
culture.
Oh
It
my
is.
That's for the culture.
That's
No.
culture. Come on, Cat. Another shot ain't gonna hurt.
It was for the
God,
culture.
it's been quite a few, dude.
Cat Ren, how was your day?
Pretty good up until now. I think I'm gonna die. It's okay. For the culture, but damn. Damn.
Don't you end up like jinxing yourself if you say that for the
I
culture?
know.
No, that doesn't count if you say it for yourself.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's the new. You know what? I want to reach back again into the collective memory of us and some things that we've done before. It calls back to Harrow County. Our good old
I
friend,
remember.
good old friend JP, covered all about comics. And I remember you getting severely trashed that night, Kat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also happened to recall I was wearing a blonde wig that night.
I remember Jason Cantu wearing the dog mask.
Yep.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The first time I met Cantu in person,
Yeah.
I met him and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, he's Comics Misexplained, da 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 da," and like I was like, "Oh cool, hi, whatever, da da da," and then he talked, and I turned around and screamed, and I was like, "I know you. Where's the mask?"
Party
Mhm.
I
Pug.
was so familiar to him wearing the dog mask.
Oh,
Yeah.
Party Pug
During
was great.
Harrow
He needs to bring
County.
back the Party Pug.
Literally, everything I remember was that dog mask moving.
You know
and
what?
I asked him at so many cons where that mask is. Cantu, I love you, bro. 100% part of the Saw, the fam. I miss you, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
Cantu,
talking to
man.
him on Thursday when we were doing our Comic Core comic chat.
On
and
your
I think we're
Thursday
gonna do some
night
more
one.
stuff together.
Yeah. Y'all need to get on that Thursday night on the Comic Core, 10 Eastern, 9 Central, and impress and get the best because y'all are the best. So just keep kicking some ass and breaking some glass. Isn't that right, Chad? Chad, what are you drinking tonight?
Oh man, where'd it go? I was some kind of sparkling water.
And sparkling
Is it
water.
one of those
That's what it's
LaCroix,
I don't. It's an Italian one. What is it called?
Perrier?
No, hold on. It's right over here. Let me grab it.
Oh, be careful, man. Don't fall up the stairs.
S.
He's
Pellegrino.
It's Pellegrino, yeah.
Hey, I got a question to ask you.
I've got an answer for you.
This is a wrestling question.
I've got a
I-
wrestling answer for you.
What is the deal with EC3 right now? What's his shtick?
He's doing Impact, isn't he?
He was on Ring of Honor, but like he's got a YouTube. Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel, and I think it's something about for the culture. I'm not sure.
No, EC3's doing it for the culture?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, we're doing it for the culture too, man. No, that's great. The more people doing it for the culture, the better. Let's just do it for the culture.
You got to do it for the culture, and that's what we're doing here live tonight. Chad, man, do you want to talk about some things going on Bat Friday?
I wouldn't do it any justice compared to probably Drew, because Drew is more involved than I. I mean, Drew knows his shit when it comes to Black Friday. I know I did some Christmas shopping for some people on the Mainframe ComicCon.com website.
Oh, good. Did you buy some Mainframe merch for some special folks?
Yeah, somebody that's not on here with us whose birthday is in 2 weeks.
Bob World?
Yeah, it's gonna be pizza time.
It's pizza time coming back.
Is it Bob World's birthday?
No, it's that Seawood.
Oh, the Seawood 19. All right, the 19. He's always
becoming a tribute show.
Dude, Seawood's making his comeback, and you're going to want to see it to believe it, because he'll be back live on the Comic-Core Friday night very soon.
You know what? Look, you say that, but at the same time,
he can go. He can come on tonight.
He just went big time. Went big time.
He's over there,
and now he's like never on the show anymore. What's that about?
He's got subs. He surpassed the 500 subscriber milestone.
I think it's gone to the kid's head.
We were on a call one night with me and Kat, and he just started yelling at us, and then he just left, hung up.
Yeah, I remember that.
Apologize?
Yeah, I think Carson he yelled at us, and he said, "I'm building a brand, and that's a Seawood 19, bitch." And then he just hung up, and I couldn't even respond to him.
He said Chad was good. He said Drew was good. He said all these different people were good. He's like, but then he said some people are shady. And Legend, last I checked, the only names he didn't talk about were you and I.
Yeah,
that's
we're
right.
shady.
Well,
Me
to
and
be
Kat were
fair,
the
you guys
shady
are
ones.
pretty shady.
I'm shady, but I got Wiz 2. I'm shady, but I got Fantastic Four #1. I'm shady because I got a 9.4 Fantastic Four 48 first appearance of Silver Surfer.
Preach.
Damn.
You know what? He's just jealous of my new
shady.
son. Okay?
That's right, man.
I got the child, and he is beautiful.
And they should have seen me in my
He's still pissed.
Skylanders prime, because I would have blown their asses with a mine.
You know what,
Highlanders.
Cat? He was. I think Carson was just like pissed because you never gave him that cat that, like, when it meowed, it just blew smoke. It was like meow.
Okay. Full disclosure, that cat died of old age.
It had no teeth.
It had no teeth.
It was.
That's why I felt bad.
Johnny.
I kept putting out wet food because it couldn't eat dry food. It was a really cool cat.
man.
Just, issues
Some people need wrenches.
for the culture,
Some people need wrenches.
Hey, guess what? Speaking of the culture, I want to talk to you all about comic sketch art, hanging out with Mainframe Comic-Con for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Send your own comics for creator signature and grading by CGC, the premier grading company. You can get that live. You can get that pre-order on MainframeComicCon.com. If you're looking at the YouTube version of the podcast, you'll be able to see some kick-ass stuff like Batman Catwoman #1, the hottest book coming out very soon by Tom King, and many more. Black Friday on sale now at Mainframe Comic-Con.
I do
Look
have
at that awesome blank version, which looks like it has the stitching.
That you can easily put
cool.
a nice Sting homage cover on there.
Yeah, Joker Sting and Batman Sting and Catwoman Sting.
I do have a funny story.
Let's hear it, man. Let's hear
Say it.
So
it. Do it for the culture.
listen, I happened to go outside today. And
Dude, that's risky, man. Holy man.
I went outside to get the mail.
No, sunshine's good for you. You need some sunshine, man. If the sun's shining, you want to be outside for a little bit.
Well,
Let it be, man.
there was a box outside on my porch.
Was there a cat in it?
No, dude. This
Box of gimmicks.
This is just very bad. Like, whoever told this man to do this is just not, like, they don't know me at all. So I look at the box, and I look at the person's name, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is he sending me something? So I open up this box, and there is all kinds of signatures in it. All kinds of signed comics.
Are you serious? Are they in slabs yet?
No.
So,
Are they in Mylar?
Who sent you that, Chad?
Chris Cantwell sent
Oh, dude, if he sent you anything, you owe me
Chad,
some of them
no.
comics back.
Hold on. I'm on my way.
I'm
I'm getting in the car right now.
I'm putting them on eBay. You know what? We can put
He
those
said-
books
Putting
on
them on
eBay,
eBay?
and
No, I
make the
think
money.
they're already paid for. I think.
Oh,
So what
that's
happened-
right. We got to find the old list. Did someone write this shit down?
I hope Chuck did.
That's
See,
Chuck-
sometimes fans, the
Hey.
mainframe Comic
Well, why
Con isn't
would you
perfect.
But then,
Wow.
and
I can't
then-
believe that you're saying that on air.
Well, Drew, what's your verdict?
Chad, did you remember we were live?
Randy,
Oh, shit.
hey, Randy, and speaking of live, I wanted
No,
to talk
but
to you about
Chuck.
this.
Chuck did give me the list, but like, so I had originally sent Chris all the comic books to get signed, right? Well,
So
no,
he
I
sent
sent
them back
them
to
off.
that address.
no, he got them.
Oh, you're talking your original. I remember.
Yeah,
your-
so he
tell 'em
got
about the
'em.
original.
He got them, and he
Media
was like,
mail?
oh, I can get the email.
No,
Yeah,
I
let me-
said media mail. Did you do it media mail?
No, I went to
Okay,
FedEx.
you went
I went to-
you went legit this time,
And he was like, it looks like somebody ran over these with a car.
dude.
Oh.
Oh my God, Chad.
So-
That's sad when
Sad.
his Iron Man on the street ran
So-
over by a car.
I panicked because I'm like, how the hell am I going to get this guy these books? I don't have any more. I mean, I sent him like $60 worth of books, right? And so I call up Legend.
Of course you did. To the
and-
rescue.
And Legend came in on a white horse.
Mm-hmm.
Right up over his white horse.
Ride it hard.
Man in black on his white horse.
John Tunstall's coming, so cover your backside.
And so Ledge sends Chris the comic books and puts in a note. And it was like, why has Iron Man still got his legs?
Straight up, dude. Chris Cantwell should have blown the legs off.
Oh,
Chad
man.
told me, like, back in the day, he had the awesome digital copy. I didn't read it. If I would have read it, I would have figured it out. Because Chad, he loves his Marvel, but it's hard to remember like what comic is from what comic, or vice versa. Maybe you got an Invincible Iron Man, and then maybe you got an Iron Man from an alternate reality, and the alternate reality one loses its legs, but the Iron Man #1 by Christopher Cantwell, he has his legs.
Dude, Chad is a genius with concept, but I mean, Chad, you're a bit of an idiot savant, because when it comes to like specifics of things, like details, you just don't care. It just doesn't enter your mind and stay there. It's just like one ear and out the other. I was talking to Suntress today.
John
Pretty
Suntress, wordballoon.com.
Funny deal. I was talking to him. He did a Word Balloon podcast with Matt Wagner, creator Matt Wagner, and I'm a fan of Matt Wagner. And I said I only caught a portion of it, man. I'm going to go back and watch the rest because I was super stoked to have Matt Wagner on. And he said, yeah, my internet went out for a couple minutes and Chad had to step in. And I said, God, please tell me he didn't call him
Chad's
Mark Warner.
White horse. See, Chad comes in riding the white horse too, because a lot of stuff he does is behind the scenes. Isn't that right, Chad? You're behind the scenes with my main man, one of my favorite producers, JD Comics.
Man, we got to get JD on this call.
Shit, yeah, man. Someone needs to invite him in here. Or he can just get on the Discord, because we're going to be moving over to
Well, yeah,
Discord.
are we going to
here.
open up the Discord? I saw Chris Barrett was talking about the Discord.
Mhm.
Did you guys? So you all got Disney Plus, right?
Oh,
we're,
yes,
we're Disney Pluses for life.
yes,
I'm-
ma'am, I do.
Mhm.
I'm not going to talk about Mandalorian because I
Why
ended up
not?
watching. Well, because Legend hasn't watched it yet.
Yeah, come
Well,
on,
let's
man. I
talk
don't
about
need any
some
spoilers.
controversy.
He already spoiled me about Iron Man not losing his legs.
Can I
But no,
tell you
dude,
about something that
I
is
watched-
in the Mandalorian? It's boob armor.
Okay,
Did
okay,
you
okay.
watch that
Boob
Marvel
shot.
6? Did you watch that 616 ever?
What are you talking about?
There's a documentary. It's called Marvel 616.
Oh,
I
dude.
don't know
Okay,
if I
that's
have,
just the
but
normal.
if that's on there, I'll probably watch
yeah.
it as soon as I get off
So-
of here.
Is that on Netflix?
No, it's on Disney Plus
Disney
or
Plus,
Disney
okay.
whatever.
Well,
Is it that building a universe?
They're each episode's a different one.
We
And
talked
episode,
about that Friday.
I have not seen that
Marvel,
yet.
We talked
Episode-
about Friday.
episode
Hey, it's okay.
6,
We can talk comics too.
X-Men. Boo.
episode
X-Men, yay.
6 is Dan Slott talking about how he's like the only one at Marvel that still writes the Marvel way, and I really
The
didn't.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, he just screwed Franklin. I don't like what he just did with the Franklin retcon, man. It's driving
Frankie
me a
will
little
be
nuts
back,
right
man.
now.
You know Frankie will be back.
Did you hear what he did with number
what he
26? You haven't read number 26 yet, have you, Legend?
No, I haven't, but I got Frankie's
You-
first appearance.
hey,
For all you
hey,
speculators out there, not for sale.
read it. Read it.
I'm reading my books.
Yeah, you'll get to it.
Just because you don't like my looks, you
No.
don't think I read my
Hey.
books?
I know you read Fantastic Four, but I know you read on a different schedule than I read on.
Oh man, it's like a
You
red
stack
balloon
a couple
popping up
issues
in
and
the front of my face.
you stack a couple issues and then you read it, and I feel that it is.
That's right. You know, fans.
You also get yours ordered, right? So you don't go to the store and pick them up.
I want to talk real quick one more time about comic sketch art. We have got some serious big boy books for sale at the Black Friday Mainframe event. Bat fans, belong to you. Don't miss this one. Night-only event featuring the top names in hashtag DC Comics Universe. More details to come at mainframecomiccon.com. Man, one more we got in store. Batman fans, here are just a couple of amazing DC Comics creators coming to the Bat Friday event at mainframecomiccon.com. Signed prints and comics are already going fast with May War on the way before this week is out. Mainframe Comic Con. Chad, what's your thoughts? You made this all happen, and we're going to go to Discord pretty soon, Chad. What do you think?
I like that idea. That's cool.
Fucking
real-
Suntress, baby. Warballoon.com. John Suntress,
I'm
one
sure
of the
he's
best.
I'm sure he's live right now too.
Dude, John Suntress, man, I look up to John Suntress. He's one of the best hosts, and he's been into the industry for many years. And he's, about 15. I ain't going to say 20 years my senior.
Whoa, settle down.
I know, man. Maybe a good 15, but he's one of the best.
Don't be out in anybody's
And
kayfabe.
he's a big Dark Shadows fan, so, that's one of the best.
He's also Trekkie.
And Trekkie, yeah, he likes his Trekkie.
He does like his Trek, yeah. I think it's funny because I like the new Trek that's not Trek, and every time I say that, he shudders to think that somebody could like that shit.
Well, you know what, fans?
It's funny.
What about
Hey, let's continue this, Chad, but we're going to continue it in the Discord. And when we go to the Comic Core Discord, you're going to hear some of the best in comics and pop culture entertainment.
No.
That's right. We're closing in Facebook audio out, and we're going into Discord because it's overtime. We're going to Discord. All the cool kids use Discord, Patrick. Hey, Patrick. Darth Ricky got a damn live chat going. All right, we're going into Discord, fans. And if you want to get in the Discord, check in the YouTube video description. This video description, if you click on show more info, you're going to get the Discord link. Only available for one day. The round table. I'm going in. I'm in there. I'm in the round table. Hello. Anyone can hear me? Anyone in the round table? The Comic-Core round table. Hottest show on Friday night. Of course, we're taking a little break from the round table to give you the best in entertainment. And that is through podcast style, man. First Look is on YouTube.com, the Comic-Core channel. That's where you're going to get the first viewing / hearing of this podcast, and you get it here live. And then it goes live on all the other channels. But yet, all of those other channels can't even stand withstand this power that the Comic Core delivers hour after hour. Okay. My voice is connected in the Comic Core. No one's really doing anything in the Comic Core here. Maybe they're just listening in. But man, we do got some big fans out there. We got some Discord fans. We want to give our Discord fans some shout outs. Cool Wolf Power. Cool Wolf, thanks for being a fan. Nicole C. Rogers, also one of our fans. So that is freaking awesome. And we got Tay. Tay is offline right now, but he's co-chilling like a villain on penicillin, like his main man, Van. Tay and Van, thank you so much for being fans of the Discord. Comic Core Discord. So are we going to get anyone in this Discord chat? Or am I not doing it right? Let's try to get this thing working tonight. Video? Turn on the video? I don't know if I want to turn on any video. It just looks like no one else is here yet. Invite people to join you. I think I'll do that. So fans, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and get Ricky Marchstadt his invite. The Cosmic King, his invite. Mr. Gretzky, his invite. Comic Man Andy, his invite. Drew Manchu, his invite. Make sure Drew Manchu's in here. Oh, and the Cat Wren. Cat Wren needs an invite to the Discord. Invites to the Discord are going out. Dudes, welcome to Discord. Y'all are here live.
What's going on, legend?
Dude, we are live and we are ready because we're inviting everyone from
Everybody's
Freddie
here.
to everybody.
You got Darth Ricky in the house. Got a Cosmic King in the house. What's going on, Barrett?
I'm doing good. It's been one hell of a week, but c'est la vie.
C'est la vie, c'est la vie. I like to sing that to Cat Wren.
Yeah, where's Kat? She was in here for a second, wasn't she?
She was in here for a hot second, man.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
in,
man, we're missing everybody.
We're in Discord, though. And hopefully they'll remember how to log into Discord and accept those invites. There we go. It's Mr. Gretzky, 9966. Gretzky, I've known you a long time, about 10 years, if I remember. How you doing tonight? That's my thoughts exactly. Drew Manchu, what's going on, man?
Oh, dude, just hanging out for the culture, really. And so we gotta move to the Discord, get everybody involved, and get some of the fans on the show. It's good to have everybody here, honestly. It's good to hear some voices that I've only associated with names.
One of my favorites is, there's this one guy out on YouTube, he thinks he's the immortal one, he says his prayers. He trains real hard. He takes his vitamins and all this kind of stuff, and maybe known to throw a leg drop out. Well, I know you're trying to get to 1,000 subs, but my main man, Ricky Roblox playing, Murder and Raven, Mark Stat 99, or whatever number he is, he's so fine, and he has got about 980 subs, 20 subs away from the glorious 1,000, and that's playing none other than Roblox and being a kick-ass Comic Core member, Ricky Marchstadt. Lightsabers out. Woo!
Yeah.
Yep.
How about you, Gretzky?
Okay.
I love my Mr. Gretzky, man. Chris Barrett, what are you up to, brother? The Cosmic King, one of my favorites, man. This
Not
guy.
much. I got off work probably about an hour ago. I had to deal with the service technician, so that was a long day. 11 and a half hours of doing nothing.
Man,
that sounds terrible.
I hate that kind of stuff, man. I wish
Yeah,
those Nintendo handhelds
on
were
Monday.
smaller. You know, so at least if you get messing around and you got to wait somewhere, you can whip out one of them games. Well, you maybe can play one of them games on your phone, like Heyday or, you know, Clash of Clans.
You guys play the phone games? I tell you, I've been getting into this Hero Wars because I downloaded it when I was taking a dump one day, and now I wake up every morning and I press the buttons on my phone and I make that thing do some stuff, and I feel like I keep reaching that line where I might spend money on it, but I'm not going to spend money on it. But I might spend money on it, but I don't want to spend money on it.
Man, my main man, the CBR, the superstar, the Chad R, the founder of the Mainframe, Comic-Con. What you got going on tonight live, Chad, in the Discord?
Chad already left.
He was on for a hot minute. And then
he was there
in a hot second.
Here he goes. He's on again.
Yeah, I think I got this time.
All right, man.
It's been a while.
This is new tech, man. And I'm actually running Discord on a very slow Microsoft Surface 3.0.
I tell you what, I pulled up the YouTube, and I think I sound fucking beautiful.
You do. The Yeti mic, the boom mic, the damn shock mount. You got what it's all about.
We're watching Ricky play Roadblocks or something.
Oh, definitely. Most definitely.
Oh, wait, there he is. Yeah, he's moving around. I think he's got like Iron Man suits or something. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Okay,
he's streaming while he's chatting with us. This Discord's a brand new kind of thing, guys.
I'm gonna try if you're available to watch this on YouTube, because this is your first time here in Comic Core Podcast. We're going to be looking at Ricky's Roblox. So, Ricky, you keep rocking, you keep blocking, and we're going to be putting you on the big screen tonight here live on Comic Core Podcast.
Where's Carson?
My thoughts exactly, man. Did the freaking tall man get him? I think the tall man put him in one of them 6'4" coffins, you know, and shrunk him down to a little midget who went into another dimension to be a slave to the tall man.
Kat Wren says she can't figure it out, and it's because of the culture. So,
I
think she's throwing us under the bus for the culture.
Kat Wren, get onto your Discord.
Kat Wren's in the general voice chat. She needs to go to the roundtable voice chat. I'll tell her.
Oh yeah, the RT voice chat, man. I can't wait to have the Kat Wren in here, Chad. And it's for the culture. And I'm gonna let you talk, Chad, about what your experiences are with myself, you know, being the best voice you've ever heard. What's your thoughts?
Legend, there's no getting around it, dude. I told you this a million times.
I'm coming for you, John Suntress. John Suntress, the PCI, the pop culture icon for all the kick-ass folks that he gets to talk to, and he learns their stories and dives in deep inside their mind so they can talk about their life on the rewind. And that's what John Suntress does. He does that, and you need to check him out. Wordballoon.com or Wordballoon here on YouTube.
So, Ricky, how's your day going?
It's been doing good. I did a live stream hours ago.
That's pretty
about
awesome.
The comics.
I saw you picked up some books this week, right?
Yeah, it's just a couple because I went to a comic book store in Vegas, and they didn't got any new comics this week.
So you live in Vegas now?
Oh, I live the city over.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You know what they say about Vegas, right? Everything stays in Vegas, right? Except for
that's not what they said. They said what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Chad. Not everything stays in Vegas. You can take stuff with you.
Oh, because I brought home herpes.
It's true.
It's the gift
for the culture.
More for
the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, it's the Dennis Rodman.
It's the Iron Man. It's the Cal Ripken of STDs. It shows up every day. It never stops working. It's a horse, man.
Dick Grayson just found his official replacement in the comics.
That's a terrible idea.
Here's his official replacement. Comic book runs 92 through 89. Fantastic Four, Mark Waid and Mike Ringo.
Mike Waringo, yeah.
Waringo. 100, yeah, that's the first place votes.
Yeah, we have that Comic Horror poll right now up on the community tab. I think the Fantastic Four is up for that still. I don't know if that poll's been closed since we hit a wild card. So we read that Messiah Complex, was a really good X-Men story. I have a feeling that
Bonesaw
Bonesaw's ready.
Bonesaw's ready.
Ooh,
I found it Bonesaw.
You got 3 minutes.
Hey, hey, Legend, did you get that email from McLaughlin about Milestone Comics today?
No, I didn't. What did it say? Did I get it? Should I have got an email?
Yeah, I think you were copied on it. It was it was a link to Newsarama, some Newsarama story about Milestone.
Milestone's going digital only.
Oh wow, digital! You got to go digital, and it's a
Kiss
digital
of death,
reality,
though, man. Kiss of death, though. Like, I mean,
for the culture.
they get Milestone back, right? Which is like a big deal, and they're bringing it back, and like it's like the third time that they said they were going to bring Milestone back, and they haven't really done it.
Here it
sucks.
is.
It sucks for the people who are fans of Milestone. Like, I don't care. I can give a shit about Static Shock, but that's just me.
Milestone value rising variants. What the hell is this shit? Covers still a draw and other comic collecting news. Let's see what the other comic collecting news is. End of the line. Static. Variants and variant artist.
Variants.
Let's see what they say here.
I'm a sucker for a good variant, I'll tell you. I like a variant. I like give me a pretty cover.
I love a
like,
good,
give me a
Fantastic
good story
variant. What do you think
and
about
then
those?
give me like
I like
8
that big
pretty
grim.
covers.
You know you love big grim. It's called time, boy.
Okay, and a major driver in here and now, the many variant covers that proliferate the market, they can be hard to keep track of, and some stores are waving the white flag. As a store owner, I've almost given up caring about chasing the last hot variant cover, says Ryan Higgins of Comic Conspiracy. Those things burn so hot for 5 days, and then they're gone. The number of books that I've sold out of on Wednesday had endless calls for on Thursday. By the next week, their cover price on eBay, it's 9 out of 10 books. Still, variant covers remain collector favorites, with publishers even coming out with deals with cover artists such as Peach Momoka. I think the appeal of Peach's unique art style, said Jen King of Space Cadet Collections, that watercolor pastel softness is refreshing, akin to the popularity of David Mack art. I hope Peach has a long, happy cover career that maybe rolls into some interior art. Higgins is familiar with Momoko as well. She actually used to be up here at some of the smaller Northern California cons, anime cons, and so on. He said, some of my customers knew her when she was just another face in the artist alley. Her art started as weird, hard to find covers, and I like her stuff. It's an interesting style, a cool look, but when you have to buy 20 covers a week, which is what it feels like she's doing these days, you'll lose some of the novelty on it. Yes, conventions are happening. What is this? Big Lick Comic Con in Roanoke, Virginia is happening October 31st through November.
Look, I'm right next door to Virginia, let me tell you. And just like them. Just like Virginia. Give it to Virginia.
And home signings are booming right now.
Yeah, they are.
I do love a good sig on my
Who's offering some home signings?
I think it's at Mainframe Comic Con.
Mainframe
Comic Con right now,
Comic-Con.
mainframecomic.com. Mail your comics in. Stay home. Stay safe. Still get your shit signed up.
Stand ready.
So what are
graded.
you buying there, Ricky? And
dude, he's got the Dr. Manhattan Kid Flash. costume.
Ricky's looking at some costumes here live. Ooh, the Flash
They're
Hope
actually
when he gets
fusions.
Comic-Core one. Look at the Comic-Core logo on it.
I mean,
The best.
I buy what I want. I
actually made these Mandalorian.
Man.
That's pretty cool.
Those are awesome Mandalorians, Ricky. And I tell you, old Cosmic King, you were saying about Spider-Man, that's one of your favorites, isn't it?
That's basically what I've stuck to this whole run, so I'm in it for the long run.
Are you reading Spider-Man right now? What do you think of that Kindred stuff?
I think that it's the best it's been probably since at least Hunted, if not before that with Red Goblin.
See, that Red Goblin
That's
stuff,
awesome.
we read that on Modern Man. A lot of people didn't dig it, but like I really thought that was a good wrap-up for Slot's run.
It was.
I remember
if you
when
were reading
Blessed
all the
Statute
Slot stuff,
reviewed it
love him or hate him,
back
you know,
in the
he did a good job with that and the Spider Island stuff and the Spider-Verse stuff, all the stuff he did during that. I think there's fun to be had there. I think he brought that kind of vibe to the Fantastic Four book. I liked Kindred as kind of this looming thing in the background, and I actually really dug the reveal too. But I think that the best thing about that run right now, I mean, the best thing was the Ryan Otley art, and now the best thing is like Ryan Otley left, and because they brought in Patrick Gleason, the art even got better. I think it's really great.
I do agree with that, and I feel like the way that Gleason is doing all the skeleton at the table really is accentuated by that, and that really helped the Kindred reveal as it was anyway. With everybody that was close to Peter and died at that table really brings out the emotion within that issue and makes it almost like, who is this and how do they know about all these people who were close to my actual persona and not Spider-Man?
I got a question for the Cosmic King.
Go ahead, Chad.
Parlez-vous français?
Más o menos.
Holy shit! That happened! That happened here live, Comic-Core podcast. Dude, that's like freaking Greedo talking to Jabba the Hutt. That's some shit you don't see unless you're listening to the Comic-Core in the community. That's Chad and Ricky trading Francois jazz.
That was Chad and Chris Barrett,
dude,
speaking a language
Rougeau
that you
brothers.
don't speak.
They're the Rougeaus of the wrestling
legend. Since you seem so taken aback by that exchange, I have a question, a follow-up question for the great legend. Is it more surprising to you that Chris Barrett speaks French, or that Chad speaks French,
or that both Chad and Chris Barrett together? It's all about the culture. They create that culture.
See, now I believe Chris Barrett speaks French, and I believe that Chad Googled one phrase in order to test him. I think that Chad said something very simple in French and didn't understand the very simple response that Chris Barrett gave him. Because that's where the conversation ended.
What I said wasn't even French, it was Spanish.
Cat Rin.
What's that?
What I said wasn't even French, it was Spanish.
No, he said parlez-vous français. I didn't hear what you said.
I said más o menos, which is Spanish for more or less.
Oh, okay.
And I said, oui, je m'appelle Chad.
Your name is Chad. I'm well aware.
What about a wee Chad?
Oui. Hey.
Like a hanging Chad? That's the wrong election drama, bro.
Yeah.
You're going back in the day.
Are we just going? Is he just showing all his suits?
Yeah, man, he's got some sweet suits.
I've never
seen
that
Batgirl. That was awesome.
I've never seen this game before.
This is Roblox, bro.
I've never seen it.
It's one of those things.
Yeah.
Your kid's too old.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like post Minecraft, I think.
Did anybody see the trailer for the Hawkeye Avengers game?
No.
The add-on? Yeah, it looks pretty
Kate
sweet.
Bishop?
Yeah, they're going.
I got a notification that there was a trailer. I did not watch it
It's
because I
a
haven't bought
time-
that game yet.
It's a time traveling game. We can
I
play
was
it with
hoping-
Carson.
I was hoping that we could play it together, but then Carson got a PS5, so he's going to ignore us until Miles Morales is 100%ed.
Well,
I think that's what he's like. Oh no, I have to work. He took a week off to play Miles Morales, and he's not talking to us.
Well, I think you can play Miles on Avengers. It's like a downloadable if you have the PS5.
I thought that the deal was there was going to be an exclusive Spider-Man
Sony's
character
yeah.
into Avengers, if it like that was PS4 or PS5 exclusive.
Well, he said that it's cross-platform, so he can play with us. He just wants to look down on us.
He already does.
I know, but it's just gonna
He's
be
like, you pay $1 for a book that cost me 15 cents. Like that's Carson. It's fucking snobby.
you paid $20 for that? I found it in a dollar bin.
It's like, oh, these are key issues. He's like, really? Because in my half price books, they're free.
I find them all the time at half price books. His half back.
I found these signed books for 10 cents at half price books.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
What's the one artist that ripped off like porn images? Greg.
They're all of them, but Greg Land.
I mean, even I think Kobe actually did that too. Kobe was ripping off Playboy in the 60s.
Well, Land actually is
Land has been known to do it for the modern era, mostly.
I speaking of porn,
we weren't.
I mean,
I was watching. I
bet you were.
Shoot interview.
Well,
you were watching Shoot. What? I don't want to hear anything about this.
Shoot interviews.
About shooting.
Shoot interviews about all the people that Sonny tried to make Sunny Days with.
I mean, it wasn't me, and I'm still upset about that. She's busted and old and crack addicted now, and I'd still hit it. 10 on 10 would smash.
You might get that gift that keeps on giving, but
look, I don't care.
Look at all these Mandalorians.
I'm in the same boat. Like
that's the Deadpool Mandalorian. That is badass.
Are these all Mandalorians?
They look like Mandalorian armor, man. I don't know what you want me to tell you about it.
Do they have like rocket?
Is that an Optimus Prime?
What?
Was that Optimus Prime?
No.
I just saw a color scheme, and I thought Optimus Prime.
War Machine and Iron Man Mandalorians.
Plus the Avengers. You have to make their masks too.
They're just the shirts and pants for the avatars.
Yeah, you can't get the mask apparently.
Where'd Legend go for the culture?
I don't know. Did he dip out?
I think he did.
He always does that.
That was his idea.
That's typically what happens.
Hey,
he's here
for
somewhere.
The culture. It's always
here he is for the culture. There we go.
Discord.
Coming back in for the culture.
And I want to let you guys know, I got to step away just for a little wee minute here. And so I'm going to be leaving the chat room, but I'll be right back. You guys just make sure you keep the party and you keep the party hot. Man, y'all keep it hot.
Are we still going to be broadcasting on YouTube?
Yes, we're going to be broadcasting on YouTube, but I got to let you guys just kind of hang out together because I got to get into that Facebook audio and check on Cat Wren. So here in a moment, we're going to be checking on
you killed
Cat
her,
Wren.
honestly. It still says KR voice chat. She's in the Cat Wren figures. Oh wait, that's different. Maybe she hopped.
Cat.
Hey, there's Mr. Gretzky 996. What's going on, Mr. Gretzky?
So yeah, while Mr. Gretzky gets some awesome love over there in the Discord chat, I'm going to call one known as Cat. Well, how do I do this? I want to call you. Oh, well, maybe I better get back on this screen. I don't want to give away people's personal info or anything, so let's get back to this Black Friday that's coming up. And let's turn off this weird camera here. There we go. That's the way we're doing it here live tonight. Now we're going to check in on Cat Wren and see what's going on. Let's see. Here we go. Come on, let's click this thing here. Gonna make the call. Boom. Here we go. Cat Wren Figures. Cat Wren Figures live. We're live. Making the call. There she is. Cat Wren Figures.
What's up?
Cat Wren, it's great. Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties on Discord, but hey, you never know. You might be able to log in and find the answers at discord.com. And for one night only one night, in the video description down below, you will find the invite to the Discord Comic-Core. Comic-Core Discord's the place to be for all your gaming and pop culture needs. Cat Wren, you'll get in there. And you know what I always used to say when it comes to stuff like this? Well, we can't all be winners.
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn, some guy ripped you off. You thought you were getting an Xbox One, and you got a freaking phone case.
The really bad thing was, it was like a plasticky, like see-through phone case, like a really cheap phone case.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, seriously, this is not that kind of money.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's right.
Dude, I could buy a baby Yoda for that kind of money.
Oh, yeah, you could. I mean, just that money.
Buy
I
a
mean,
second
it's so
one.
crummy because PayPal took forever.
Yeah, but you know what? It was finally rectified. I got the money back, so I was like, oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. That's what
You
it's
know,
all about.
it's
How's
just like-
Mark BKR doing?
He's good. Mark, what you eating? Mark.
Come on, Mark. Earth
He's
to Mark, the
ignoring
great
me.
legend,
He's
man.
ignoring me.
Come
He's
on, for the
walking
culture,
around.
for the great legend. Come on back, Mark BKR. You were once the superstar. You were the man
were
behind the bar. I mean,
were
you
once
even
the
love to drive a car.
superstar.
Mark BKR, the superstar. Mark,
Mark.
how's it going? What are you eating?
Hold on. What you eating?
I don't know yet.
He doesn't know yet.
I haven't
he's
eaten
got
anything
the oven
either.
Preheating. He's got the oven preheating, and he's got a cheese pizza
Oh,
sitting out.
man.
So
Dude,
he
that's
might be
classic.
making some frozen pizza.
Friday night
However,
pizza.
knowing Mark, he's gonna put all sorts of weird toppings on there.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? We got some cool stuff coming up. We're going to be doing more good podcasting with Cat Wren Figures. And, you know, we're going to be checking in on the Discord server here in a little bit. Discord server, we will be back, but we're going to be going in to the Friday Night Audio channel on Facebook. Now, if you're not a part of the Friday Night Audio channel, we'll have to get those invites out to you real soon, and sometimes those invites may become gone too soon. But Kat, I'll be checking with you right here in a second because we're going to be starting up the Friday Night Chat. Now I'm going to give this quality of a call 5 stars. Excellent. Submit. Always giving Google, Chrome, and Facebook my private information. Friday night call. Dialed and ready to go. Calling now. Donnie. Welcome back. Cat Wren is back, one of the best. Tell us how your horror is. How's the horror? Horror.
Hey, Legend, where are you?
We're back here live, fans. We had to get Chris Barrett and Ricky Markstadt, we had to give them a little room because they are freaking phenomenal. And we got to rest those guys, man. We got to rest them in the back room, in the locker room. Let Pat Patterson and Briscoe and the other agents handle them. Patterson will do a good job with Ricky and Chris. And that's Pat Patterson, the first Intercontinental Champion, Reno de Janeiro. And it's
guys,
for the culture.
Guys, I've hit my limit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Are you talking about for the culture?
Oh,
Dude,
fuck
say
that.
it ain't so. It's culture. It's culture.
Oh my god. Legend, calm it down. Night, Chad. Don't leave me with these
Good
crazy
night.
people.
Good night, my friend.
Chad, please don't leave me.
He's gone.
Chad,
Oh,
you gotta go. You gotta go.
I'll always hold
no.
those memories. I'll always
my
hold
other
those
dad, Chad.
memories in my heart. From the start. Chad, he was sometimes bad, but he had to get off because he got sad.
So I think I
I'm just kidding. That's the only shit that rhymes. That's the only thing I
someone.
could rhyme. We love Chad. We hope he's coming back. He'll be back with us, of course, next Friday as a part of Bat Friday Mainframe Comic-Con. Drew, what is your thoughts on Mainframe Comic-Con?
You know, it's got to be great. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this thing out.
When you think you know the answers,
platforms.
I don't know
what
you got to
Am
know
I
the
the only
answers,
person?
then you also got to know the questions.
So am I the only person that was having trouble like with the Discord
Yeah, it was just
getting
you.
it to work?
Mark,
It was just me?
once does Mark ever do Discord? Does he have any rock climbing Discords or flowers?
Rock climbing Discord? What?
You know, like
Any
maybe.
Hoosiers?
Well, you know, taking photography, of course.
I don't know if it was my Discord screwing up or if it was the fact that I may or may not be a little in talks. But I'm not.
The cat's climbing all over you.
That's because Jean loves me. Jean
Aw.
Grey.
Aww.
Jean Grey loves me.
I wish Jean Grey loved me, but instead she loves Cyclops and Wolverine at the same time. That's a Dawn of X joke.
Oh, fun times.
I'm more of a Kitty Pryde guy myself, I was going to say. Any hot girl with a pet dragon, we could be friends.
Any hot girl you could be friends with. Don't even. The
I mean,
pet
yeah, but if she's got a
dragon-
pet dragon,
the
that's
pet
like,
dragon
that's math. You
is
gotta
not,
add
it's
up.
not a make or break for you, Drew. If it's a hot girl, you're down. Hot girls need
Yeah,
to
definitely
apply
Game of Thrones.
to Drew Manchu at drewmanchu.com. Everyone. You can also see him on Instagram at the Drew Manchu.
One of the best, you know. At first, when I first met Drew, I don't know, there was just something about him. Something shady. And I just...
Yeah, I'm a little shady.
And that was when we were on our
That's
Blasted or Stash It days. And, man, he was just so shady. I just had to leave Blasted or Stash It because of it.
Dude,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's just great drama, man. That's like Days of Our Lives, Comic Core behind the scenes, freaking
I'll
drama.
be Stefano DiMera.
Yes, Stefano. I'll be John Black. And Kat can be Marlena Evans.
Marlena.
Oh, man.
I don't know who that is.
But Hope
It's-
Brady, man. Hope
Dude,
Brady
it's
was
some
just
lady
fine
that dudes
back in
kept
the day.
fighting over, and she wasn't even that attractive.
Yeah. Yeah,
She was like
Marlena.
the ugly one. Like, she was like the one unattractive woman on that soap opera.
Mhm.
The rest of those women were good looking.
Calling me the ugly chick on the soap opera?
No, but you.
Oh man,
but
Deidre
she was-
Hall, no doubt
No,
about it.
Marlena was
She's-
the main
she's
attraction.
wonderful.
Like,
I mean, she was like Joan
Yeah, they were the
Collins
main
on
event.
Dynasty.
yeah, they were the main event
Mhm.
for sure.
Macho Man and Elizabeth, you know.
Yeah.
Lucille and well, they got divorced gone too soon. But you know those
You
kind
got
of
lust
types.
in your eyes for Elizabeth.
Oh man, that's what it's all about, man.
You know,
we're
the
always
problem with these
thinking about those
audios is
times.
I'm getting a little parched, so I'm gonna go get a beverage.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
I got my
I've
Coke
had
Zero.
quite a bit
I'm gonna be
of
right back.
beverages.
I gotta get a beverage. I need some ice. I need some liquid libations. I will be right back.
Oh yeah, liquid
I'm drinking
libations.
whiskey.
Yeah, are you slowing it down now, Catrin?
A little bit.
Yeah, sometimes, when you're having a good night and you're enjoying Friday with your family and your
culture.
loved ones and the culture and the Saws family, I mean, that's what it's all about. And so you're going to rely on some of those, Texas. You got your Texas style, and you got your Colorado style. Your Texas, you're going to have some great beverages, maybe some whiskey, maybe some rye, maybe some vinegar, maybe some just, Coors Light.
I don't beers it up.
You don't like those
I do
beers?
liquor.
Yeah.
I can't drink beer. I can't drink beer. I can't drink wine. I do liquor.
Yeah, just drink the liquor. That's how I roll with it. Got that Sailor Jerry. Or maybe some Captain Morgan. Or maybe some of that Sailor Jerry. That good spiced apple,
I got some Sailor Jerry.
It's the good stuff, man. And then there's those,
Dude,
that's the
the
Colorado state. Maybe a little
The
vape.
Savage Apple's pretty good.
Maybe a little CBD. Maybe do a little bit of one of those, those gummies. So you got the Colorado style and you got the Texas style. Catrin, what do you think about that whiskey, though? What brand is whiskey you drinking tonight?
Well, most of it's been Fireball. I had some Bacardi, so there's that. I'm halfway interested in checking out some Jameson. I got an unopened bottle of Jameson calling me. But I'm thinking I might not want to mix that with everything else.
That's right.
Might
Sometimes you gotta
not
take
want
it
to.
slow. Sometimes you gotta take it
I
slow.
So I've got my Coca-Cola in a Jaws cup in front of me, and I'm just like, do I keep it riding or do I go lighter with it? And I got a cat that keeps climbing on me. Jean Grey would like to say hello to her fans.
Jean
right
Grey
now.
in the house.
Jean Grey, yes. She's purring up a storm, and I'm not sure if you can hear her purring or not, but she's very happy to be here.
And pop culture goes like this, fans. To have an animal, a pet, one of your loved furry babies, you name it, Jean Grey from the X-Men. So, Kat, so you're a Jean Grey fan?
I am a Jean Grey fan. Funny story, we had a number of little kittens that got abandoned a couple years ago by their mama bear, but abandoned in our garage, surprisingly. And we ended up with them, and we weren't sure what we were going to do with them. And we're just kind of trying to find some place to take them where they wouldn't be put down or anything, because I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm going to try to find them a good place to go. And Mark's like, hey, maybe we should just keep them. And ultimately, we each picked out a kitten. Mark, I let him have first pick, so he picked out a solid gray kitten that he named Jean Grey, which at the time she was solid gray, but now she's kind of turned into a calico, tabby, ringtail mess, but she's adorable.
Catrin
is my girl.
Catrin is thinking. That's what Chris Barrett said in the chat. Chris Barrett's in the chat. He said, Catrin is thinking. And he said, Chris Barrett says, you send them to Carson's house, those cats.
But the second one was Miss Mayhem, who is actually the runt of the litter. She's my one long hair out of all three of them. She's a calico. And she's actually the model behind Catrin Figures, the backdrop for my channel, as well as my my cards. That's actually a picture of her
my.
that's been photoshopped a bit for colors and just to change some stuff around. But that's actually a picture of Mayhem. Mayhem never wants to
awesome.
actually be on camera, but that's actually a picture of her, surprisingly. So she's famous,
Dude.
and you didn't even know it. She's the one you don't even know about. You see her everywhere.
That's what it's all
And
about, man. For the
the
culture.
one that was still available for the culture was the Black Kitten, solid Black Kitten,
Does
and
he
he was the
cross her
only
path?
boy. He was the
How
only
often a
boy
day does he
bad
cross
out
her
of
luck.
the
path?
three of them. And that was, of course, hands down, my Midnighter.
Midnighter. It's like
Named
Captain
after
Midnight.
Midnighter, the hero from The Authority, who is super gay Batman.
Oh yeah,
Captain Midnight
oh, yeah.
from the Fawcett
Very,
Publications.
very gay Batman. But I love Midnighter.
Classic
I love Midnighter. Love the Apollo.
Midnighter loves Apollo.
Midnighter
More than a
does
friend.
love Apollo.
Way more than a
They're
friend.
married. They're married.
You gotta love those classic romances
But,
in today's comic books.
You know what? I just pulled out of my collection earlier today the Alpha Flight number 106. That's the coming out of North Star.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's a key issue these days.
I bet all
Mine is minty
those
fresh.
Things, if you think, are you going to get that book graded or possibly pre-screened? Drew, what do you think about everyone in the comic book community pre-screening to get those 9.8 books in some sweet slabs?
You're all getting taken for a ride.
You're gonna take That's classic, dude.
No, that's my thing. It's like, if you want to get your book slabbed, that's awesome. If you want to only buy slab books,
it's like, you want to wear a
good
condom,
for you.
Or do you want to not wear a condom?
Yeah,
you know?
do you want to wear a condom,
You
or do you want to have a good
slabs.
time?
Yeah. If you want the real thing,
I like
you
to
want
read
it
my
raw.
books. Yeah, that's just the way I am. That's the way that I basically I operate. I collect raw books. I have a couple of books that I have slabbed. If that's because I wanted them slabbed, or because it was the option to increase the value and it was something that I was planning on flipping, and because it was a key issue that I didn't have any interest in, but I got it for a great price. But like, if it's something that I'm interested in, I don't care if it's slabbed or not, man. I just want to have it. Again, that's a piece of history for me.
It's, you know what it's like? It's like Drayton Sawyer. You know, he likes to eat raw meat because it's in the meat. Cat Rin, what do
you know what? You know what my
Cat Rin
shame
likes
is,
that.
though.
Cat
I'm
Rin
not
likes
gonna-
that Texas Chainsaw Massacre too, don't you?
I'm gonna tell you, yes I do. Yes I do.
My
You
only
wanna
regret
know
is that it's
what
full of
else
preservatives.
I gotta that's
That is classic.
Motel Hell. That's Motel Hell. But you know what? Another shout out to Motel Hell was it takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent's a fritters. And I'm
That's
gonna
right.
tell you right now,
It's classic.
I may be the only person in the community that has a book that's CGC 0.5.
Really?
And
What kind of book is it?
It's actually the first appearance of Starfire. So it's DC Comics Presents 26. And I'm gonna tell you right, I bought it. I bought it as a gag from a dealer friend of mine. He got a really shitty copy of it that he decided to slab to see what the grade would be like. And yeah, I basically got it just for the price of shipping.
There you go.
Just because I thought it was hilarious and it was a conversational piece. And I talked about it in a video, and a few people got very upset that I had such a low grade of Starfire. And huge shout out to the community. But Splash Page actually hooked it up and sent me a higher grade of it after the fact. Just like,
That's freaking
just
awesome.
as a whim. And he was just like, look, he's like, dude, Star's your girl. You need to have a higher grade of that book. And I was like, yeah, but I don't really need it because, you know, this is something that I'm never going to try to get rid of. This is something that, like, I have an emotional attachment to. But yeah, I've got that raw grade that I did end up getting signed by
Shout out
George
Mr. White Gloves.
Perez
Hell yeah,
and
dude. Monty in the
Mark
freaking house.
Wolfman. Dude, huge shout out to Mr. White Gloves.
Mhm.
Dude's a champ. Dude's a champ. And,
Dude, I remember the first time I met Mr. White Gloves. We were in Dallas for Fan Expo, and somebody was like, "Yeah, Mr. White Gloves is over here." I'm like, "Are you fucking serious? Mr. White Gloves is over here?" He's like, "Yeah,
Mr. White
he's working a
Gloves is
booth."
he's a fucking icon in the comic book community. Mr. White Gloves, one of the best. Freaking Monty, an OG, man, none like the rest, man. He's a fucking great dude, man.
Dude,
That was
he's
a great
champ.
con. That's the first time we met face to face, Ledge.
Yep, it was, man. That Dallas con, we had a lot of great memories there, man.
Might have ran into Tito on the floor. Comics Kingdom,
Splash
Kingdom
Page,
Comics.
old Splash Page, man. He's a great dude. He took me and my family out for dinner one night, man. So, and we got to explore live some of the comic stores. I think they were in, shoot, I don't even remember. I think they were in Garland or something, but they were pretty good. There's a good freaking shop we visited that was really cool, because he goes across America talking and exploring pop culture in different cities, different comic book shops. Man, that's one of the best channels you're ever going to see, Splash Page Comics.
Agreed.
Yeah, we went out to eat with him. Remember that? That sweet guy paid, didn't he?
Yeah.
That steak restaurant, man. Yeah, Splash Page, man, he treats people right, man. That's why people need to go check him out, man. All the Silver Ages, he has all the runs. And he's like you, Drew. He doesn't need the raw, man, because he needs them in his hands.
Right, you need to hold them books.
And that's why, if you don't have the white gloves on, you're going to get these hands. And he's going to give you them hands. He's going to give you them good books. And he's going to give them the good looks. And he's going to give them the good reads. And he's going to tell you how they can achieve the good shit that they are. And that's what I'm talking about. Where's Mark VKR anyway?
Mark is getting a pizza in the oven right now.
All right, man. Well,
what kind of terrible things did Mark put on top of that pizza?
Mark.
Oh, yeah. That's a good question.
Caviar and
they want to
fish
know
skin.
what kind of terrible stuff you threw on that cheese pizza.
Sperm whale stuff.
Oh, nothing yet?
Going straight cheese. Okay, modest, man. Looking to shed some calories.
What are you going to put on it? What are you going to put on it?
I mean, that makes me feel like Mark might have died inside if he only had a cheese pizza.
Buffalo tuna is going to go on it. After it's done cooking, he's going to put buffalo tuna on it.
He's going to puke. He's going to puke. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Bold Creations, everyone. The Bold Creations Buffalo Tuna Pack.
Bold Creations.
Get your stock in Bold Creations.
Yeah, you know that their sales are up in Indiana.
No, but it's bold.
And it's creative.
Look at, there's a huge label that says bold on it.
That's the type of spiciness.
I know.
I love it, man. Mark, it's okay. It's okay, Mark. We know you like the spicy stuff.
He likes a nice, hot, spicy tuna.
I don't eat tuna. Mark's all about that tuna creations nonsense.
The fact that we're audio only makes me want to try on some voices.
Hell yeah, man. Talking into the Yeti mics, man. We're like pros.
Okay.
We all have Yeti mics.
All right.
And Whitewell, we have our Yeti mics aligned the right way, Whitewell.
We do, Whitewell. Turn the right way.
I had to send him a tutorial.
Did you send him the same tutorials in the chat that time? Because that was, I think that might have been the hardest I've ever popped on this show.
I think I even gave Whitewell an instructional video. So yeah, man, no doubt about it. He's gonna learn how to do his Microsoft. Oh no, this is a Blue Yeti. My bad. Microsoft. They old school. They may have something good, but they ain't no Blue Yeti. It's like you got Johnny Ringo as Microsoft, and then your Yeti is like your damn Val Kilmer, Doc Holliday.
It's true.
It's
Val Kilmer
true.
before
Cat-Rin, what's your thoughts, man? Is it for the culture right now? Do you really think it's for the culture?
Dude, 100% for the culture.
That's right.
My Blue Yeti is my babe. I love that microphone. It is 100%. I love that microphone.
Your Blue Yeti is always ready. Your Yeti is always ready to impress anybody.
Speaking of the Yeti, man,
I've got other mics. I have other mics. by Yeti.
Yeti,
but
man.
the Blue Yeti, it's
Oh,
just
the Blue Yeti.
it's just such a classic
Hashtag classic.
piece.
You know what's hashtag classic is
Classic.
that Yeti
Love it.
remix. You guys remember the Yeti remix?
Is that the one that's the Seawood19 sang in a private
It's not-
chat
it's
with
not the Getting
Cat
Ready for
one
the
time?
Yeti, it's the... What?
What?
That's just self-created drama to get more views and more minds and more eyes into the stories we create. And they will surprise. It's like
my goodness.
soap opera drama for
For
your papa and your mama on the Comic Core. And you only get it here live.
Is it the one where is it the one where Chad was Carlos?
Yeah, Chad was Carlos.
And we
He
were
was
all-
known
we
as
were all
Carlos
Yetis.
for a long
We were
time.
Oh,
Yetis
Carlos.
the entire time.
Then
We-
he got,
they were-
then he got that,
dude.
then he got that Bumblebee mic. What the fuck?
He did get that Bumblebee mic.
I have a stack of those choose your own adventures.
That's right, you do. Yeah.
I have a stack if you guys want to do one soon.
We can definitely do another one.
Dude,
I'd be down.
I love
Dude.
doing one.
I'm
for the
available Sundays.
I am too.
100% if you guys want to do a live stream.
I have not been available on a Sunday for quite some time.
Okay, well, when are you available, Drew? Let's work on your schedule.
Like I'm available like Friday nights, and then on Mondays I do Modern Men, and then Thursdays like sometimes I do a show with Jason, and that's pretty much what I do.
Okay. Well, you tell Jason to see you next Tuesday.
Whoa!
Whoa! That's my homie. I can't be telling him that.
Yes, you can. Next, you can.
It all depends, though. Is it Jason Cantu or Jason Smith?
Okay, how about this?
No, Jason
How about
Smith will
this?
see you next Tuesday. Sorry, buddy. I know you're a new grandpa,
Okay.
Mazel Tov, but
All right.
yeah.
All right. Tell Cantu to come with you. How about next Thursday? Well, actually, maybe the Thursday after Thanksgiving, because everybody's got Thanksgiving.
That's true. We're
But
gonna give
the
thanks.
Thursday after Thanksgiving, and we can do some choose your own adventure.
Oh, yes. That
Man,
was so
it's
Tell
like-
him, hey,
I'm scrolling and scrolling, and I
him.
can't find this
Tell
Yeti
him.
video. Did it get deported?
I don't think so. But no, dude. Tell him to bring the dog mat.
Oh my goodness.
Gore, hello.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep this intro part short because I'm probably gonna need a great many takes to pull this off, and a lot of
I'm not
editing
sure you
time.
guys remember this.
Deadline for
Yes,
your
I
amazing
remember it.
Baltimore Comic Con contest is quickly
I
approaching.
loved this.
So,
Let's-
Farm City.
Let's skip ahead.
Bear
The
The
Island.
classic
I guess we can
song
do
by
Dear.
Bear
Maybe like-
Island, Adam Spindler.
Yes. Yes.
up, buddy?
Hold on.
Shoot. Why else?
Oh, come on. Let's get to the song.
Give him the whole thing, man.
No, I want the song.
Just give it all. Give it
We
all to
want
Bear
the
Island
song.
Number
Which
73
song?
for the
right now.
culture.
Okay, here we go.
Comic core rhymes with comic. Horse rhymes with Baltimore. I heard you got room for one more. Screwed it up. Take 74. Comic core rhymes with comic. Horse rhymes with Baltimore. I heard you got room for one more.
Great song.
Pick me, Comic Core.
And we did. We picked him.
Let's go one by one now. Mr. Manchu, I avoided you at C2E2.
He did.
I was young and so confused.
He thought I was a real asshole.
Now this D stands for Drew.
Now he knows I'm a real asshole.
Yeah, he does.
He thought I was a legend groupie.
Legend
Oh, yeah.
rhymes almost all the time.
That's true.
Dropping truth like dimes
Damn
with a
straight.
flow so freaking prime.
That's right.
Put you
man.
over there, bro.
Why rhyme?
Yeah, it ought to be a crime.
I think it might be in some states.
Always a crime to rhyme, people.
Cat figures. Love Starfire. Speaking of which, Mark's well fed, happy in his shed, by a leash he's led
Yes,
to
he
get
is.
fresh straw for his bed.
It's hilarious.
Little shit box with straw in it.
Hashtag free Mark.
Free Mark never took off.
It never did,
Pretty
you know.
much. No, they don't want to free him.
Cat
They want to free
Ren
him back.
You're
figures.
getting 2 bars.
Coriander.
Same line, really.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
I looked it
In Seawood Land, you can find that man at the newsstand. And all the art's by Stephanie Hans.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in Seawood Land,
Seawood 19. He's so fine.
Paul Midwest.
Nope.
Yeah, that's
You're gonna cut it off there, folks.
Gone too soon, but
Gone too
man,
soon.
you got the picture. You go see the frame, and you go see the mind of the Bear Island Comics. Man, there's no doubt about it. He's one of the best in the comic book community. You can see him every Wednesday night on the greatest comic show ever on YouTube.com/The Comic Whore. Comic Whore for life every day and every night. Drew, what's your thoughts?
Man, my thoughts are that the Comic Core is for life, and it is every day and night, and there's really no way around that.
Man, and then we always hang out when the cons come back. I mean, we went to C2E2 together. You know, actually, me and Drew, we was at the Dallas Fan Expo.
Dallas Fan Expo.
And it was awesome. It was awesome. But, you know,
Yeah.
dude, that was amazing. And then I got to be with the Blasted or Stash It crew. And that's the first time I met Spectacular Spider Grandpa and Pocan Joe on the cameo down south in Texas.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, that's an ad. I pulled a Chad.
Uh-oh. Pulling ads and pulling
I wasn't
dimes.
as cool
'Cause I
as you
pull
guys.
these rhymes.
Cause,
All right, here we go.
I didn't meet you guys until C2E2.
Yeah.
To go to the Terrare.
Alright. Oh God.
It's classic. Classic Catwoman.
I just want to download that and play it out of context. You're just like,
See, we got music videos. We got music videos on our channel, man. What's that about?
To go to the Terrare.
Cat Ren,
I
man.
can't watch this.
The Cat Ren video, dude.
We went to the Terraria. We got ate by a fucking tiger. It was Chris Barrett's idea, that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
All to go to the Ferrari.
Oh, Chris Barrett, man. One of the best.
One of the worst at playing Choose Your Own Adventures. Like, him and Seaward were just trying to get us killed.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Carson's whole lack of interest in the first half of that episode was he's like, why am I doing this? Let's just die.
That's right, man. Those were classics, man.
I remember we got eaten by tigers at one point. And we're like, wait a minute, we don't have to go to Yetis, we can go hang out with tigers? Like, what the hell? Like, no, let's not hang out with tigers, because the whole fucking episode's called Yetis. Let's go
Yeah.
after the damn Yetis.
I don't really know what was even going on there.
But we went to tigers for a hot second.
Man, yeah, I'm glad Chad got to come and hang out for a little while tonight.
Me
Oh,
too,
yeah.
man. He's been working so hard behind the scenes.
Yeah. He's and you know, he's been having some health issues lately. I want to make sure that the dude's okay.
That's right, man.
Getting his rest.
Got to be safe, get some sleep, come back, and you'll.
I'm reloading the YouTube. I'm reloading the YouTube right now, and I just want you guys to know that we're apparently sponsored by Manscaped. So if you haven't shaved your balls yet, shave your balls.
Hey, you know what I'm
Wow.
gonna do real quick? I'm gonna be
Shave your
right.
balls.
I'm gonna be
Shave
right
your-
back. They were getting a little frisky, so I'm only gonna give that fair. You know, I'm gonna give it fair. They did say they wanted me to shave my balls, but no, it's fair, and we're gonna submit that. And well, not now, because we don't want to submit anything. So we're going to close the window down. I'm going to go ahead and get those folks back in a chat here. But I'm going to do a little bit different this time, because I want to talk to the host of The Golden Guys. You know, I want to see what that guy's up to. So we're going to go on in here and we're going to look that up. Okay, let's see what this one is. Is this the one I want here? Okay, let me see who's in these chats here. Oh my goodness, can I just see the members of this? That's it. That's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. New call, people. Here we go. We're getting back on with the show on the Comico, and we are live here tonight. And we're also wanting to talk about next Friday, also known as Bat Friday. Everyone thinks, after Thanksgiving, they can wake up early in the morning, get really crazy, ignore the social distancing and all that kind of stuff because they want to get some kick-ass hot deals at some of the stores, man. That's why it's called Black Friday. Everyone goes crazy. Their souls go black because all they're thinking about is smoking that. No, is all they're thinking about basically is their own. They don't care about others. They just want to get stuff done, get the gifts, wrap the gifts, and give the gifts. Because in 2020, a lot of people are stressed out, man. And, a lot of holidays aren't going to be perfect, so it's for the culture, It's for the culture. Fans, we're going to try to get back in and figure out what's going on here because we want to talk to the Golden Age host with the most, JD. I want JD on here. I want this one here. All right, this is what I do. I have to hit this button here. There we go. Now we're talking. We're gonna try to reach everyone and get everyone back in, and also see if JD Comics can join us tonight from the Golden Guys Tuesday night on Comicore. It's at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. Bring a little beverage and learn some more. The Golden Guys on the Comicore. Live every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, 10 Eastern. So, yeah. Currently, I'm just waiting for people to join, so that's why you're hearing the ring. It's the kind of rhymes I bring. I dance all around. I rhyme from town to town as I listen to the ring of the rhymes I bring. Holding that beat, making you stomp your feet. Coming at you live. You two down raw daddy 95. Keeping it real. And you need to chill. The rings all they bring is the rhymes that I sing. Damn, someone answer the call. I'm tired of rhyming, y'all. Bringing the truth. Not me for you. I'm a giver, not a taker. I don't do a backbreaker. I just keep the beat while y'all stomp your feet. Damn, hear the rain. Listen to the rhymes of brain. Dance in your head. Hit that lead. That's the wrong kind of pipe. It's a vaping all night. Bringing the truth. The legend's truth. Yeah, I guess no one's answering the call, people. So we're gonna end the call. Call ended. But man, that was nice. Sometimes you can look at different things in your mind and realize the sound you hear will bring you a surprise. And that's how I felt when the bell was going off, the bell to ring those other people. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I don't know. I don't know if anyone's going to answer the call. I can try again. Let's see. And then I'm going to check the chat here, fans, but we're going to try to get these folks again. And yeah, this is the crew I'm calling. You know? I don't know why they stalling. Damn again. I said, where's my friend? I'm trying to call. Come on, y'all. Damn, answer the phone. Great legend, I'm feeling alone. I'm tired of dropping these rhymes. Man, these are getting some sleepy times. Come on, the rhymes I bring. It's like the blue-eye thing. It's clobbering time. When you hear the legend rhyme. Damn, I dropped the beats. Like I said, get up off your feet. But don't get too close, damn. Because feet are gross. Shit, is this the only way? I guess it's cat kind of day. She couldn't get on Discord, man. And then I got real bored. I had to call her on FB so she can hear, so she can see where the wife show was bringing. And like the Undertaker taking, yeah. Man, the Seawood 19, the dude, he's pretty fine. He ain't committed no crime because he loves my rhymes. Yeah, that's right, people. Man, I guess it's gone. You know what? Okay, so I'm going to chalk that up for JD from Golden Guys, Comic Man Andy from Modern Men, Mark BKR stuffing cheese pizza in his freaking mouth. We're going to get out of this, and we're going to go back into the Cat Ran and Drew Manchu chat because they know what's going on. All right, here we go. You know, I'm going to join it. I think I'm going to join it, you know. Yes, I'm back, fans. Sorry about that.
Look at that. It took a while.
I'm sorry about that, everyone. But before Drew and Kat, if you want to hear the best in, you know, go ahead and pause the video in your YouTube Google browser and write that timestamp down, because about 5 minutes previous to that time, you're going to hear the great legend rhyme. And it was so freaking phenomenal. It was somewhere up in the clouds because all my fans, they was clapping. And man, I was getting a round of applause.
What?
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Fundamentals, man.
Did you cut us off of the video?
I think he did. I think you and I had a whole conversation without the chat now.
Hey,
what the hell?
Now don't worry about it, fans. You got to hear a phenomenal freestyle rhyme. Great entertainment.
Drew,
I was trying to call you. I was trying to call you along with the JD and Comic Man Andy channel.
That entire conversation we were not a part of.
All
Drew.
I did, I left y'all's party chat because I wanted to get JD and Comic Man Andy in the chat with us. I wanted y'all to join that chat. You know, join the chat that we have with JD. You know, the chat we have with Comic Man Andy. You got to join that group chat, that bigger group. So I was trying to call those people.
Hey, legend.
And, oh my God.
Look. You were trying to call Andy. You were trying to call JD.
Call JD, dude. Yeah,
At
man.
the same time,
the host of the Golden Guys.
What? You just didn't tell us you were cutting us off.
I thought I did. I thought I said I was going
to
get JD.
You said I'm going to be right back.
You did.
And you didn't tell us we weren't going to be right back.
But you know what? The best thing about
Me and Kat sat here and had a conversation for 10 minutes.
We had a whole conversation.
Like we were trying to carry the chat.
We were even
we were struggling. We were like, where did Legend go? When's he coming back?
We had a whole conversation.
That's awesome.
No, it's not awesome.
On? It's not awesome. The conversation never existed.
Dude, I was just on
Oh God, Carson's gonna love this story.
But yeah, fans. So just write the timestamp down right now, and then listen to it about 2 or 3 minutes before that, and you'll hear the legend do some phenomenal rhymes to the chat.
You son of a bitch!
I'm taking all the glory, like the good old days. The old
Yeah,
legend.
look, he doesn't have to filibuster if he just cuts us off
All right.
without
Guys,
us knowing.
Dude, the rhymes are like Ricky Mark
It's
stats,
that time.
lightsabers.
It's that time.
It is going to be about
Sting-
that time.
All right, yeah,
Sting is in the
this has been a
rafters.
great show, hadn't it? Though.
I mean, the parts that we were a part of, sure, we know that,
I
but like
know,
the
right?
rest of it, we're not. Well, we
Other
don't know
than
what
what we
happened.
got cut out for some reason.
We don't know what happened.
I tell you, man, it's just
All right.
all right. You know, y'all
I
have
love
a great
y'all.
night.
This has been a lot of fun.
I love you, Kat. I love you, Drew. I love you, Mark. I love you,
I'm not
Oh,
cheese
gonna be
man.
able
pizza.
to for
Cheese
the culture
pizza.
for a minute, but
We love you, cheese pizza, but if we could like get rid of that tuna.
Buffalo
All right,
chicken
night,
tuna.
guys.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
I feel like this audio-only format has given us a freedom that we've never known before.
That's right, man.
We probably lost a lot of subs because of it.
Dude, this has been a phenomenal night. Freestyle podcasting. And you get it live. You get it live first on youtube.com, the Comic Core YouTube page. And then you'll hear it in future audios because the rhymes, the legends bringing are golden. And Drew Manchu's filibusters are all any man can muster.
I like mustard. You just didn't cut the mustard. That's that X-Pac.
Man, I tell you,
Yeah.
X-Pac is freaking awesome, though.
Man, he's got that X-Pac heat. Which we got that X-Pac heat, which is why we got to go away.
All right, man. Sting's in the rafters. Everyone have a great night.
Hey, guys,
Take
we will
care.
not be live next Friday. We will not
That's
be
right.
live next
Bat
Friday because
Friday.
we're going to be doing this Bat Friday event with Mainframe Comic-Con, so be sure to tune into that.
Bat Friday. Everyone take care. This is the Great Legend saying we're going to go ahead and give him excellent because, you know, Drew Manchu has one of the best voices in the comic book pop culture community. Out of all the YouTube channels I've ever listened to, there's just something about that voice. And me being a voice guy, I know the magic of a good voice. And Drew Manchu, he has that. He has a good voice, man. One of the best. He could be on radio. Man, he's got a voice for the pictures. You know, and that's Drew Manchu. And you get him over there at drewmanchubebe.com. No, I don't know. That'd be a good URL, though, Drew, if you're listening. So we're going to go ahead and give him a 5-star. And we're going to be checking the chat because the Great Legend's going a little bit longer. All right, so we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit more real quick about Bat Friday. That's coming up next Friday, November 27th. You don't have to do a thing. Go to accept. You know, I'm saying you don't have to do a thing is it doesn't cost any money. Go to the website, mainframecomiccon.com. Find out how you can watch this event live. And you can be in the live chat, and you never know. Your questions may be answered by some of the premier comic book writers and comic book artists of the industry that have worked on Batman, have worked on Catwoman, have worked on Joker, have worked on them all under that DC Detective Comics family. And that's going to be an amazing night. One night only. David Finch, Jason Fabak. Man, can it get any better? Of course, the three Jokers, man. Jeff Johns, Gary Franks, man. That was a phenomenal read that I hope to read very soon. There it is, one night only, fans. Bat Friday. It's going to be a humongous event. I mean, just recently, Mainframe's Black Friday event was featured in Comic Crusaders. So if you want to read that article, it's over there at comiccrusaders.com. And it is the Bat Friday DC Comics Black Friday event. And you can read that article, and it talks about how Mainframe Comic Con is hosting Bat Friday. Do you have any Batman fans in your life? You know? Do you have any Batman fans or people that like collectibles, artwork? Do you have any Batman fans in your life that are hard to shop for? Want to get them a unique gift that will surprise and delight? Well, we're teaming with Comic Sketch Art to bring you some great opportunities to get your hands on CGC's Signature Series comics, as well as a slew of autographed art prints from creators like David Finch, Clay Mann, Jason Fabak, and the one and only Jock. These are tons to choose from, but supplies will be limited. Go to Mainframe Comic-Con for more information. And you know what? We have got some serious big boy books for sale at Black Friday main event. Get them before they're all gone at mainframecomiccon.com. And last but not least, those collectibles are phenomenal. But man, again, Black Friday becomes Bat Friday. Make sure you stay tuned November 27th for Mainframe Comic-Con. And this from the boss just in. She says, Boss Annie Banks, here's what she says on Facebook. Bat fans, this one is for you. We know that you're eager, looking forward to revisiting the rocky relationship between Batman and Catwoman. Join us for one night Bat Friday event on November 27th, celebrating the release of Batman Catwoman #1. Mainframe will be hosting interviews with exclusive guests in real time, such as fan favorites David Finch, Clay Mann, Tom King, and other thrilling DC Comics talent. Excited? So are we. See you on Bat Friday. And you can find out more information at mainframecomiccon.com. Not only will Annie Banks be there behind the scenes, we're going to have Word Balloon's finest, and I'm talking John Suntress from wordballoon.com. He's going to be live that whole event, Black freaking Friday. Okay. You know, Mainframe may give him a little break, you know. Maybe put the the other host in there for a little bit. Hey, maybe the Great Legend might, maybe the Great Legend might like to share maybe a couple of cool minutes with my main man, John Suntress. One of the best, a host to look up to, a man that's been, his career, man, I can't even say, but his career spans the test of time. Man, it's just like dropping Legends rhymes. I mean, he's the man. He is a pop culture icon. The P-I-C, the pop culture icon. John Suntress of wordballoon.com. He gets all these awesome interviews, man, with Walt Simonson, Wheezy Simonson. Man, he gets them all, man. And they're great. Tom King, he's done them all. He's done Mark Waid. He's done it all. And that's just the comic books. I mean, he's done people like Anthony Snyder, There's no one finer than Anthony Snyder. But yeah, make sure you stay tuned for Bat Friday. And we're going to close out the show. I'm going to let you know what the Great Legend's been doing on his channel. We're going to go to the Joker Sting background. Great Legend, blacklisted, #blacklisted. The comic book community is always looking for someone to hate. The comic book community is always trying to throw some shade, Sometimes the Great Legend, sometimes he just don't get his due. He puts other people over. It's always not me, it's you. You know how I'm saying it? I'm always giving back to the fans, man. So, you know what, though? The Great Legend has had a reemergence. Weekly uploads coming week by week with some of the greatest comic book stuff you've ever seen. Dude, it's gonna be awesome. You can see a couple videos ago, 3 videos ago, I'll have you know, I did a video, CGC freaking Hall, all first appearances. You know, I'll talk about the books and you can go check the grades. How about this? Army at War, or Army Men at War, or whatever Sergeant Rock's first appearance is. Man, I got the Sergeant Rock. Man, I got the Sergeant Rock first appearance. You gotta go check the grade. And I also got the first appearance of Darla Dudley, you know, classic. Pedro, you know, Eugene, the other Shazam kids. I got the Flashpoint #1 graded, and you can go check out that grade as well. And then there's just another fun first appearance. Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, there's a fun first appearance. A member of the Frightful Four. Man, so... And that was a pedigree books. We talk about CGC labels as well. We have the labels and reholder video, which was my last video. So make sure, you know, the Great Legend's still out there. He's still making the content, but he's going to be doing a lot less live on his own channel because the Great Legend is bringing it to you live on the Comic Core podcast. On this podcast, we're going to just fire from the hip. We'll have the topics, we'll have the rhymes, we'll have the dimes. We'll throw down to you when you put your ears on us, and then we listen back to you. That's how we roll with it. But yeah, Comic Core Podcast. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of new guests. We're going to have more Drew Manchu. We're going to have more Chad. We're going to have more Cat Ren. We're going to have some Seawood 19, Comic Man Andy, Golden Guys, JD Comics. So fans, that's about all the Legends got for tonight. So we just going to say... We just going to say this, man. Comic Core for life and peace out. God bless. A moment of silence to stop the violence.